What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. That is right, Brave Combat Federation 96 main card starts now. That last fight was actually a lot of fun. I was setting up the stream, watching the last of the couple of prelims we had there, but first and foremost, starting off this main card, I want to say what is up, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notifications and subscribe so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. We'll squeeze in a little UFC preview show. Maybe I'll even just start the UFC stream a little bit earlier, and we'll go through our picks and predictions. If I can get a second stream up, I will. My apologies for not doing that this morning. I promise next week we'll get back on the train with the move this week and just like literally finishing unpacking half of my stuff and then jumping on stream last night, then doing an all-night stream with Black Combat. I just need some sleep this morning. Slept through the first alarm, the emergency alarm before Brave got me up. So here we are. And I say that because we have a whole other day and night. We got UFC after this, plus that Nikolić boxing match at like 3 a.m. as well. So yeah, that last fight was good. Had the winner as an underdog. He was spamming arm bars. Dude, the commentary for that, he's like, he's a straight arm bar. It's a key lock. It's whatever he wants. And what was the other good highlight? Oh, yeah, nice D. And then the one commentator, yeah, very nice D. And the other commentator was like, excuse me? And it was like silent for like fucking 20 seconds. Yo, what's up, Chris? Hope you got some sleep too, buddy. Yo, Activate A. Black Combat is unreal, man. It is one of the best promotions out there. We saw, I think out of the 8 fights, we saw 6 soccer kicks. Six fights that included soccer kicks. Not 6, like we saw probably like 50 soccer kicks. Man, not quite 50, but still. All right. Next 2 fighters are in the cage now. We got Kristjan Toniste, who's from Estonia. Training out of Finland, I believe, though. 3-1 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights, including amateur. And he's on a 2-fight win streak, beating a 1-0 guy and a 2-2 guy. He has fought in Brave and FCR before. David Foster, 4-2 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5. You can watch it on YouTube. You just have to become a member of their YouTube channel. It's only $5. 4-2-0, smoke him if you got him in his pro MMA career. 2 KO TKOs, 2 decisions, no submissions. 3-0 in Valhalla Fight Night and 1-2 in Brave. So yeah, his last 2 Brave fights, he has fallen to Kristjan Mak, who we saw put on a hell of a fight last week, and Mohsen Mohammad Desefi. Honestly, 2 decent opponents. I got Forster winning this one. If Shah Kamali wins today on Dana White Contender Series, or he's on Dana White Contender Series, but if he's going against a pretty good opponent. Good afternoon, but I had a decent sleep. I slept a little bit, so I'm happy. That's always such an awkward time for me. I only have enough energy for Ryzen during my sleep. I can just about watch the prelims. Dude, I'd say Black Combat is more consistently entertaining as far as superior rule set goes. What's up, Oram? Look at that dude on the right. Yeah, the Estonian beast. 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock, round 1. 4-4. I don't think I'll have enough time between Brave and UFC, because I think we got a 3-hour window. WoW is good. They're on at the worst times, Activate Day. They're on every Saturday midday, and it's like I am not doing WoW over, KSW, Octagon, these Brave cards. Like, I'm just not. Even if there's a celebrity that gets me 100,000 views, fuck them and fuck the 100,000 views, bro. Now, having said that, if there's nothing else before UFC, happy to do WoW. But like, yeah, it is very far down my priority list based on the last few cards that I've watched. 4 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. It's on right now, buddy. What's up, Exploring the Car? 358. They got the hyped up kid from Spain, one of the best prospects, which is weird because he's only 3-0 against a 12-1 opponent. Is that the main event you said? The main event? If it I'll definitely watch it if I'm like setting stuff up. And if it lines up, maybe we'll stay on this stream and cover. But I'm pretty sure, doesn't WoW start like now as well, or like in an hour or something like that? 3:31. Maybe it was like an hour. I know it was on around the same time as this, and it bleeds into UFC a bit. Nice takedown by Toniste, by the way. Right into half guard, 318. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. You know me. I love watching the prospects. And I want to support WoW. We've done 2 or 3 WoW streams already. It's just like, fuck, man. You're going to go in this time slot every week. You're going to be overlooked by the KSWs, by the Octagon. 250, and in this case today, Brave. 255. This is YouTube. You're a smart guy. You know the answer to that question. They got 4 title fights on the card. I did see that they were stacking up the title fights. 240. I actually considered doing it, but I bought the Brave membership last week. There's another card. I was like, and I had some time to sleep. I don't know. It just kind of lined up. This is what I decided to do today. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Nice job in the top position. Look for the guillotine, perhaps, would just use that as leverage to try to pass guard. Nice. Love to hear that. Oh. Trying to set up the choke here. 203, man. I've been watching way too much Black Combat. I'm just like, nail him in the face. The featherweight title fight and lightweight are good fights. Looking forward to them. Domen won the decision. Yeah, Domen won the decision. It was a good fight, though. It was a good fight. 145. Both hooks are in now, trying to get the back. All right, back to the side, controlling the body here. Forster getting controlled by Toniste. Back up to their feet. Toniste looking for the body lock takedown. No, man, I've been so busy with life that unfortunately, guitar and music is at the bottom of the priority list. I literally just moved. I got a bunch of boxes over here and behind on work. I'm going to miss my UFC picks and predictions video probably. Chaos, brother, chaos. But hoping to get back into it soon. Every now and then I'll just like turn on a song and jam, but like every minute counts. Every minute counts in my life these days. He hasn't fought yet. Any good fights so far in Brave? Yeah, honestly, the first 2 were fine. Last week they were really good. They're very much Slovenian heavy today because they're in Slovenia, which is super cool. You know, the more I watch you post more music and tell me about it, the more I'll get into it, though, exploring the car. 34 seconds. And with me, I just need people to jam with, and I have nobody to jam with out here. None of my friends play music, so I hate fucking playing by myself. It is. Like, no complaints, but I would like to get some jam sessions back in the equation. I just got to go to some open jams and just find some musicians to chill with. Back up to their feet. Good job by Forster for getting back up to his feet, but he's just eating shots and being absolutely big brothered right now. Final seconds of the first round. It's got me shaking in my toques for sure. I gotta tell you my favorite parts of it. I'll text you. I screenshot a couple things too. Oh, like I wish Paradox told me this ahead of time because I would have prepared like some fun little media stuff too. So I am gonna call Paradox out and say that this is rigged. The decision is rigged. Clearly he wants Musical to win because he gave him some time to prepare. So I'm not going to give a fuck if the decision's rigged, but I am going to call out Paradox to Chad. That was not a Chad move. That was a little bit of a bitch move, okay? I'm just saying, if I'm going to be part of the fights, man, at least give me the opportunity to promote. Same, bro. My buddy makes music. Just moved back to Colorado, though, so we already got back to work. That is awesome. Yeah, I get it. It's so cool to jam. I had to find some time because I'm homeschooling my daughter with my wife and also work from home. So need an outlet. Alone time music helps me stay sane. Dude, 100%. These days, like I've started listening to just full albums again. So I still very much like listen to a lot of music. I just haven't had a lot of time to play. But that's awesome. And if I was in your boots, I'd be doing the same thing. You Romanian original notes. This is not a fair tournament for the Canadians. There we go. I'll add round 2, by the way, guys. I'll add a little to the drama next time I see Paradox. 438. Knees to the body and inner thigh of Forster. It looks like Toniste. Oh, huge slam takedown. Bro's got some judo in his background, clearly. My God. 420 on the clock. Smoke him if you got him. It'll be more even. Oh, it'll be even more glorious when you win it all, though, dude. Yes. Okay, well, then I'll have to make like a victory video. I already got like, well, we'll brainstorm, Chris. We'll brainstorm. Do you know this is off topic with, from Bray, but how crazy is that Kayla Harrison's more jacked than Bautista passive mix? She can whoop my ass. Dude, it's there's a few women athletes out there who are just like next level fucking muscle definition and shit, and roids or no roids, right? Like I've seen fucking Polish fighters on every fucking supplement you can think of, legal or not, and they don't look like Kayla Harrison. 340 on the clock. As I said, my goal this summer is to get my biceps as big as fucking Kayla Harrison's. Toniste beat the guy who won the last fight. He's apparently an ex-national wrestler. This dude might be something for sure. It's just absolute domination. Like, Forster has not had even an inch to move or really escape. Toniste is on all the Russian juice. In the fight, he doesn't look as jacked as he is here, though. In good shape for sure. But 3 minutes on the clock. I don't know. How many times do you guys think Kayla Harrison can make 135 again, though? Like, because it takes her like halfway. It takes her like 4 months or something, plus a camp to get down there. Mid-30s, too. Harder for women to cut weight. Obviously, she's going to fight Nunes if she wins the belt, but like, does she force the UFC to start bringing in the big girls again? 2 max? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kayla or Nunes and then one more, or Nunes and just forcing the UFC to do catch weights. If she loses to Nunes, maybe the belt dream is over and she just does 145 catch weights like Shah and what's her fuck the last fight. 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. After this fights Nunes, and she probably retires. I think if she beats Nunes and actually no, you're right. That could definitely be. She's had a long career in both just combat sports, the Olympic level, and judo and MMA. 156. Still controlling underneath the shoulders of Forster, as Forster knees trying to crawl his way back up to his feet. But Toniste just constant pressure, knees. Unless Nunes comes back with her featherweight belt. 135. Dude, I switched super sticker. Did it go through? I didn't see it. No. Hold on, let me go on YouTube for it. It didn't show up on StreamYard. But oh man, you're far too kind. I'm sorry I keep missing your stream. I had to catch right at the beginning of it or right at the end. But I promise you I like every single one, brother. Check your email. Sometimes it won't charge it if it goes through. It'll look like it on the YouTube app, but you'll get an email receipt. 57 seconds on the clock. That's happened to me sometimes too, where like it says it went through on chat, but then like I didn't get a Google receipt, and I'll look at my Google and nothing happened. Thank you. I mean, if it did get lost in the void, I'm sorry, and thank you for the sentiment, man. Oh my God, here we fucking there it is, boom! With the oh my God looking emoji. Thank you so much for the $1, my man. Thank you so much for the $1. Next time if you do a jam stream every now and then, I'll donate some song suggestions. I'll give some super stickers and super chats with some song suggestions. and I'll send you a list ahead of time of the ones I like, so you won't be caught off guard. Trying to reverse now is Forster for the first time. He's trying to go for the single leg, but very, very composed here at the end of the second round. Back up to his feet, and that is it for round 2. Thank you, Spornica, for the oh my God looking emoji super sticker. Thank you so much, brother. What do you got planned the rest of the day, man? Just chilling, hanging out with the fam, watching some fights? We got a big UFC card later. Ariane Lipski missing weight by 6 pounds, but Kayla Harrison makes weight. Literally makes no sense. 100%.
Exactly
it just shows one's disciplined, one is not. Like again, I know it's tougher for women to cut weight, but 6 pounds is almost an entire weight class above. Shit, in boxing, it is an entire weight class above. Toughness won't matter if Kayla flattens her and lands heavy elbows. Yeah, I've seen Harrison, like, didn't Harrison finish Pacheco once? Bro, if she finished Pacheco, she can finish a little Ariane Lipski. It has been begun. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. It has begun. I reckon it'll be a TKO stoppage. I don't rate Lipski that high. As a straight up striker, she's fine, even though she's had MMA training and grappling training for a while. But I don't think she's going to be a huge test for Kayla on the feet because Kayla will be able to get her to the ground so quick. In boxing, it's like 2 weight classes. I don't know. I like. What do you think, Shah? Like, I don't think Kayla's a great striker, but like, you know, it's kind of like Marab. You know what you're getting yourself into, and a lot of people can't. Even the highest level can't fuck with it. So I've never rated Lipski high. She's fine, but I don't know. 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Maybe this was strategic. Maybe she was like, you know what? Sorry, Pena. Jesus Christ. Why do I keep saying Lipski? Pena, yeah. Like, she's had some good wins. Even on the feet, she's probably still better than Kayla Harrison, even though it's like a weird, funky style that looks like she's just bum rushing people. On the ground, yes, she's always been a better grappler than striker, but I think Kayla's just too much for her. Lipski, on the other hand, because I got them both mixed up because we were talking. Lipski, on the other hand, by 6 pounds. I don't think she wins her fight either, by the way. I think Wang Kong knocks her the fuck out or can defend her takedowns enough. I can't even blame the napitis for that one activated. That's just, I'm halfway through my cup of coffee. Yes, I am exploring the call. 3 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock here. Toniste now being pushed up against the cage by Forster. Macy Chiasson isn't bad, though. I think she's just, like, she's been around for so long. I know her record doesn't, like, it's like, oh, you'd think she'd have more fights. I think people forget that Macy Chiasson was a high, like, touted female prospect coming into the UFC. She came into the UFC 2-0. Won the Ultimate Fighter. She's just, you know what, I remember Kelvin Gastelum saying this on the season of the Ultimate Fighter. She's either like high ceiling, low floor. She either knows how to win a fight, goes in there, understands the assignment, and gets it done, whether it's exciting or boring, or it's like she's lost. And if you go back and watch every single one, and don't go back and watch every Chiasson fight, but if you did and you remember and you recall, nice takedown by Forster. Finally, Forster in the top position here in half guard. Oh, how the tables have turned, but it might be too late. 226. But yeah, if you kind of remember her fights, in her wins, she looks really good. And even in her loss to freaking Aldana, she was beating Aldana before that freaking up kick. So I've never hated Macy Chiasson. Maybe it's because like I'm an Ultimate Fighter guy and I remember watching that season, but still. Her last fight was bad, though. She literally, if she would have fought like she did in the last 30 seconds, she might have won that fight, but that was bad. Bad. See message about, I don't know if Kayla finishes her. 1 minute and 54 seconds. It's not going to be by sub. It's not going to be by knockout. If she does finish her, it will be by like getting into half guard or trying to set up the crucifix. 1 minute and 40 seconds. I was saying, if Kayla Harrison had elbows in PFL, she would have killed women there. Straight up. Sean, I got like 2 hours today, I think. 3 hours, maybe. Off and on. 1 minute and 24 seconds. How you doing, Sean? But yeah, Pacheco hasn't looked that great recently as well, though. 1 minute and 13 seconds. And Forster with the takedown again. I mean, a grappling heavy match for sure. A match in which Toniste was winning the first 2 rounds, but he's able to get back up to his feet now. Gotta be a guest on a show, then gonna chill with my family and watch some fights later. That sounds awesome. That was before TRT Pacheco. Because Pacheco, she lost on that season of The Ultimate Fighter too, now that I think about it. Hey, look at Karma. I just got a sale on my website. Reddit for sending you a super sticker. Let's go. 34 seconds on the clock. And a takedown by Forster. Man, literally, Toniste must have gassed, man. Because Forster is big brothering him now this round. That Adam's apple looking sus more than ever. Yo, what's up, the Irish Hoop? Good to see you, buddy. I saw there were some KF guys fighting last week on Cage Warriors. That's the meanest thing you've ever said. You should go back and watch Omen. Yeah, that's why I was like, don't go back and watch Soul fights. Yeah, it ended at around 7:30, and I got into bed for a couple hours. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. I have Toniste winning the first 2 rounds. I have Forster winning round 3. Not a lot of damage in this one. Very much grappling heavy. I've been good, man. How are you? What are you up to today, Sean? Yeah, we're excited to see him fight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am doing UFC tonight. The only reason I don't put the UFC streams up and ready is because YouTube, sometimes when they see those, they think it's the actual stream, and YouTube and the UFC work very close together. And so that's why I started right before I start, because sometimes YouTube will do just like a content check before UFC. And if they assume that it's the real thing, not a fight companion, then they'll just strike your channel. So I don't put UFC streams up ahead of time anymore, because I almost lost my channel doing that. But yes, we'll see you later, Driver M. Great to have you in the chat every weekend. Kayla Harrison with superior rule set would be insane. Imagine her sock kicking some random girl in the head, or the grounded knees and side control, right? I went beyond fucking mental, and Ryan Shelley got so that's what we were saying in the chat. We were like, oh man, this is Irish Animal's boy, or his instructor. Same thing happened last fight. Won 1-2, got tired round 3 from grappling and lost that. God, I missed some of that. I missed the I miss Octagon. Not the UFC's Octagon. I miss Octagon's open scoring activate, eh? Watch, I'm going to become a WoW fan like I am an Octagon fan because of you. He cares with the grounded knees would catch a body. 100%, dude. 100%. All right, official announcement. It should go to Toniste. It wasn't that long. The announcer, by the way, the brave announcers, the English commentator, they're awesome, man. Like you said, the last fight, one guy was like, "Great day," and then the other announcer, the color guy, was like, "Excuse me?" Silence for 30 seconds. Oh. By the way, this card is a WFC Brave crossover and co-promotional card, by the way, which is pretty cool. So a lot of Eastern Europeans on this card. Slovenia, Slovakia. I think there's one Czech. Yeah, there was one Czech guy. Polish, Georgian. All right, unanimous decision 29-28. And Kristjan Toniste. True, Invicta been doing too many fights in areas without live scoring. I like to watch some scoring MMA for sure, but I'm glad UFC don't have it. Yeah, Invicta usually has as well. Man, I need Invicta to start doing cards on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I can't, like, that's another one, like, wow. It's like, Invicta, why are you doing your cards Friday night up against LFA, up against One Championship, up against Cage for UFC, you know, like, fuck, like, because I, like, Invicta's been good in 2025, man. Invicta's been good this year. Shoot, even the end of 2024. Bro, when you have women's cards that are 80 to 100% finish rates, fucking rights, bro. I moved up to the teens class in my gym ages ago, then I quit MMA because I love my bed and PlayStation. My wife now with my 7-year-old daughter is from Slovakia, and her dad was from Hungary. My first wife was Mexican and Puerto Rican mixed. Dude, you've dabbled in every culture. I love that. I love that. That's super cool. My grandma's third husband, but the grandpa that I grew up with when he was alive and they were married, He was from the former Yugoslavia and immigrated to a tiny little hippie island off of Vancouver Island called Salt Spring. I encourage you to look up Salt Spring Island and imagine in the freaking early 60s, immigrating from Yugoslavia during the unrest before the split to little fucking island on Vancouver Island. He won. It's a YouTube membership, unfortunately, Striking Ace, but you might be able to find it on the totally legal links. By the way, Striking Ace, Black Combat last night. You will be happy to know that we had 5 fights out of the 8 feature soccer kicks, and in those fights, they all got kicked like at least 3 or 4 times. All right, next fight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little Polish power. That is right. We have Arkadiusz Pałkowski against Jan Berus. Jan Berus, 6-0 as a pro. He is undefeated. He's the favorite at 23 years of age, coming in at -335. Fearless Fighter Gym. Good gym name. Damn, only finishes. That's what we like to see. 3 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 0 decisions. 5-0 in Valhalla Fight Night. Oh, exploring the car. You know what? I just caught a little glimpse of my guitar in the corner here. And I was like, you know what song I have been learning? I've been learning the Pride FC theme song. So one of these days we'll do a stream and I'm just going to fucking rip to that shit. He is the Valhalla champion, ladies and gentlemen, beating a 4-1 guy and a 9-1 guy. Honestly, his resume is pretty damn good for a fighter under freaking 10 pro fights. As an amateur, though, he went 2-2. Undefeated as a pro. Look, he fought a guy who, yes, is 5-5, but who has 10 fights in his 3rd professional fight. Then fought a guy at his level 3-0. Then fought for the champion and a 9-0 guy. And he's been knocking them out early in the fights or submitting them. Very, very cool prospect. Probably not for another, 2 hours? Hour and a half? Yeah, he does. Yeah, wife's, Czechoslovakia, now Slovakia. Yep. That's the shit I'm talking about. Soccer kicks are so sick. Whole reason I initially was a Jose super fan. That's the main event. Yeah, it's not for a little while. Not a huge card here today, but we're only 2 fights into the main card, 4 fights into the entire card, if I'm not mistaken. Because Brave started an hour early, but only featured 2 fights in that. Or an hour and a half early, but only featured 2 fights in that time. Pałkowski, 6-2 as a pro, ladies and gentlemen. 3 KO TKOs, 2 submissions, 1 decision. So between the 2 of them, there's only 1 decision win. Between the 2 of them, there's only 1 decision win. Yo, what's up, Scott? Great to see you. Great to see you. What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. We got a badass weekend of fights. Absolutely. We got UFC in a few hours, followed by some Nikolić boxing early Sunday morning, which I'm excited for. And again, guys, I know I disappointed again this week. I know I slept an hour past my alarm today, and I didn't get the UFC picks and predictions out. But you know what? We're moved. We're settled. We're back. You know, last week was a little crazy with a bunch of stuff. This week was just insane, moving and resetting up stuff. So was able to at least sneak in a good chunk of fight companions. And we'll get back to the regular groove next week, guys. I promise. But we will have tough watch party on Tuesdays. Yeah, I mean, I might change some things around. Like, I have too much space that I know what to do with. This is all an office, and it goes pretty far as well. Then there's like a hallway, and then my room, and a little bit more of a space and then like the door to the outside. So it's a big space, and literally there's nothing over here. So I might actually move some things around and set up a way where I can record facing this way for just like commentary videos and stuff like that. So I get like a cool like office background, and then for streaming you get this background. But we'll see. Because I've only watched stuff on monitors, like I don't even have a TV, bro. So I should probably get myself a TV. Was Glory on this morning? No, I don't think Glory. No, Glory was not on today. Good to see you, Curtis Clark. How you doing, brother? My friend brought me some new Glarus the other day, and I was thinking of you. All right, anyways, back to our friend here. Hasn't beat as many good opponents. It kind of looks like when he took a step up, he lost. He has fought an FEN, which is a good league. Babylon is good, but he only fought a 1-0 guy in which he lost. Yeah, his best wins are against 4-4 and 3-0 guys. So yeah, I'm as much as I love rooting for the guy with the legendary Polish power at 170 in this one, both of them got knockout power. Really could go either way, but I'm gonna go with the Slovenian. We're going with the hometown boy on this one. And a legit prospect, too, at 23 years of age. Because I know in MMA, you can have prospects, like, entering their 30s. That's how crazy this sport is. But, like, he's, like, legit young gun prospect here. By the way, big shout out to all the 40 people watching. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Vote in the poll question. Who's had the worst 2024, 2025? Brave, Cage Warriors, or the UFC? Because let's be honest, let's take our bias and allegiance to whatever promotion out of it. They've all been bad the last year and a half. They have all been bad. Brave, starting to make a little bit of a comeback. Cage Warriors had a few good cards here and there. Same with the UFC. But overall, man, I have not been satisfied. Aww. I was in a kickboxing class yesterday and my toes and knees hurt. I moved the last week, so I'm just old and, my knees hurt too from just carrying boxes up and down stairs. I'm going to a drop-in roll tomorrow night for jiu-jitsu, and then hopefully class is back on Wednesday, assuming Invicta doesn't start back on Wednesday. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Pałkowski with the low kick. Berus didn't like that. Berus looking for the takedown and a nice stuffing by Pałkowski, but then Pałkowski ends up giving up his back. Yo! What up? Gabio with the $10. Are you kidding me? Dude, Gabio, say something, brother. Every time Gabio once a month will drop in a $10 donation and not even say a word. Just a casual dropping of the money bag in the chat, and then he pieces out. Yo, Gabe, thank you. Or Gabio, sorry. Thank you so much, brother. You're an absolute beauty. I hope all is well. Feel free to chat every now and then too, man. You don't have to just drop the bomb unless he just loves to see my reaction to it. Bleeding from his right eye right now is Pałkowski as Berus reversed him, is now working in his full guard. Thank you again, Gabio, for all the support you always show the channel. I'm speechless and I shouldn't be doing a fight companion. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy UFC and are having a great weekend. Yo, shout to Gabe. Yo, shout to Exploring the Car. My big cousin was piecing me up. Having good striking defense is so hard. Curtis Clark moving into half guard right now, by the way, is Berus. In one of the fights here, the commentary was like, at one point, the color commentary or the play-by-play was like, nice D, followed by the color commentary going, excuse me? And it was silent for like 20 seconds after that. Rolling and hugging the other grown men is more my style. Nice up kicks from Pałkowski as Berus is back up to his feet. Oh, Pałkowski landed an up kick. Berus getting back into the full guard. Again, cut next to his right eye is Pałkowski. Berus maybe looking for ground and pound or finish here as he passes into half guard. Yo, when I do my Midwest tour and link up Curtis Clark, we either got to roll or we gotta hit pads or something. We got to go through the ring. We got to go through the ringer. We got to do a workout together. I told Denial same thing because he trains with Guzzi and the boys up in Duluth area, and I said I want to go through one of your guys' heavyweight workouts. I'm gonna get absolutely killed, but I want to be put through the ringer. Yo, what's up, flopping around? Ooh, nice big elbows by Berus. 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. He's doing a lot of ground and pound in the full guard, Tito Ortiz style, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking muffin shots here. We're talking menacing shots. Oh, big hammer fist. Pałkowski's hurt. He gives up his back. Berus, big right hands, continuing to control him. Now potentially looking for the Darce. No, threatens it to get back into side control. Pałkowski trying to get back up to his feet, but pure domination by Berus. Cage Warriors Glasgow was the last Cage Warriors cards I watched, and that was all right. Have the cards been that bad? It just has not been great overall. It'll be like meh card, with a few good fights on it. Don't get me wrong. It is Cage Warriors, but far from 2022, 2023, in my opinion. Dude, look at the face of Pałkowski. He's back up to his feet. He is an absolute savage, but he is bleeding from his right eye. From his left eye. He's got a huge welt and cut on his cheek. His ear is bleeding as well. He's a bloody mess right now, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Cage Wars, he's a bloody mess. The up kick rocked him. Yes. Oh, 100%. That's a given. We're going to jam, smoke a fat one, and you're going to put me through some fucking Muay Thai drills. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. Pałkowski trying to get the takedown. Pura Vida's a great gym, but I'm down whenever, wherever. I've started to now because most of you guys are on Instagram, so feel free to follow me. It's at VI Sports Talk _ the same as my Twitter handle, just with an underscore. I've started to use Instagram more than now that I'm like connecting with fighters. Oh, Pałkowski got the takedown and he's in full mount. Now that I'm like connecting with fighters to interview. Oh my God, what a comeback. Pałkowski, back mount. Both hooks are in. Sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've finally been active on Instagram. I kind of like boycott it from like a personal thing for a while, but Twitter's just as fucking evil these days, bro. So I ain't gonna be some fucking moral police here. 30 seconds on the clock, and it's good. Oh, big knee by Pałkowski. Back up to the feet. Pałkowski missing with a spinning elbow. Left and a right by Pałkowski. Berus is hurt. Berus is hurt. Berus with a tie clinch. What a fight. Berus being pushed up against the cage. This Polish guy got power. He rocked him again. Let's go. I got some actually pretty decent stuff as well, I had some pretty decent stuff. One of my clients is a big hippie, so every now and then he'll hook me up with some samples. Yo, what's up, Spyro? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. I know every time I ask you this, you're always like, there's fights this weekend. So of course I'm having a great weekend. But I'm gonna ask again. How's your weekend going, brother? Hey, what do you think, Spyro? New place. I mean, we still got some work. You know, it's just one corner of the office here. But I got more space than I know what to do with. So I'm trying to... you might see some different iterations of the new spot. But so far I'm digging it. It wasn't necessarily... I gotta tread lightly because this is YouTube. There were... Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to make any money off this video anyways. The boys already donated to me, so fuck it. There were a lot of groups, pretty big high-level groups that were... And this was a news article that came out a few years ago. That were outed, that were sharing and promoting and abusing children. The CP, all right? And a huge, like, there was a whistleblower in Facebook that let's just say the parent company or a division of the parent company knew what was happening, but because of operating in certain gray areas and the traffic in which it brought to the app and site, they let it go under the radar, again, in a gray area legally for a while. And finally a whistleblower came out and yeah, round 2, by the way, in this one. Let's get it on. And again, this happened a little while ago, like a few years ago. But I heard that and was just absolutely disgusted, and I didn't want to be part of that at all. But again, I ain't no fucking like moral police and what you can and can't use an app for. So I didn't use it for a long time because it just felt gross. But nobody uses Twitter anymore. Nobody uses Facebook, and it's like I have to contact people some way, somehow, especially doing interviews now. So yeah. So I was never a hero, and now I feel like a villain. 3 minutes and 54 seconds. I swear the tree is bigger today. I mean, I gave it a little spray, but you know what? Actually, I trimmed a couple of the leaves, so it should look a little smaller. 343 on the ground, by the way, or 343 on the clock. This fight is on the ground again as Pałkowski with the body lock and controlling Berus here. Going great. It's fight day and just got a new 12 gauge. Nice place. We're good for you. Sweet. The first gun I ever shot was actually a 12 gauge. I was 10 years old and it sent me back almost a foot. And I shot a grouse, the poor bird. Just poof. Blew up. Tough round to score. Berus almost finished him on the ground and almost got finished on the feet. See, that's what we need. We need open scoring for rounds like that. Looking like Korean zombie walking through those bombs. I did. It was pretty good. But it wasn't to the level in which I hold Cage Warriors. Pałkowski still controlling Berus here with that left arm around his torso. Berus knees on the ground, trying to cover up here as Pałkowski's landing some right hands. People use Twitter. It's just harder to connect with people unless you already have a huge platform or do super niche content. 100%. And now with Elon's Twitter, you can't just message people anymore. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. He lost. But he put up a pretty good fight. Oh, crucifix. Pałkowski's got him in the crucifix. Berus in the crucifix. It is all over. It is all over. The underdog. Polish power. The underdog. Polish power. Crucifix in the second rounds. He out-grappled him. He is now 7-2, ladies and gentlemen. 4-fight win streak. This is the biggest win of his career. Wow. It's on YouTube, buddy. Don't ask me for links when it's on YouTube, man. You're not a dumb guy. You are a smart guy. Use your brain. Let's fucking go. Use your brain. You're a smart guy. It's on YouTube, buddy. Little upset. Yeah, so unfortunately, your friend, he didn't win, but he put up a good fight. Out-dogged him. Oh, they're both laying there together. Good display of respect. Each gassed as hell. Get some Alex Jones brain force. Oh. Is that an energy drink literally with crack cocaine? Probably not, Ghosted. I mean, it's a small promotion, right? I don't rely on the totally legal streams for small promotions, right? You might be able to find it there. I paid $5 to watch it on YouTube. Skip your Starbucks coffee for a week and buy Brave. I was actually in the arena when James Webb was fighting and I ran past the damn security, was screaming my fucking lungs out, nearly got into the cage, and of course I was held back. Dicks. Crucifix most humiliating way to get finished, totally defenseless. I'm watching a boxing podcast and watching this live stream. Yo, Curtis Clark is a beauty. Yeah, well, I'm in the United States, so set your VPN to USA. I'm typing it right now, guys. Okay. So you got to set your VPN to United States, subscribe to Brave YouTube, and buy the $5 membership. That's how you watch. So much of the content I consume nowadays is live streams. You know what? For the most, me too. And I never, not commentaries. That's what's weird is I don't watch fight companions and stuff because I do it. Sorry, one person texted me. But I do watch a lot of live podcasts now and like radio because I grew up on AM sports radio. I still listen to my Vancouver radio stations every now and then. The best sports station got cut. Rest in peace, TSN 1040, the team. We miss you a lot. But a lot of the hosts went and did their own thing. So I still listen to like AM sports radio was what I wanted to do for a living. Sports radio is pretty much dead now. It's all YouTube. It's all content, right? Which is why I'm here. No problem, Kareem. Yeah, it's a lot louder, isn't it? It's not a new keyboard. It's a new old keyboard. So I had this keyboard for a while. It's a mechanical keyboard. I just used the silent one for a long time. And I don't know. I just figured I have this nice keyboard that I spent some money on in college that was literally gaining dust. So decided to whip it out. You see, Keyshawn Davis missed weight. Now the fight is off because Edwin and Key couldn't come to agreement. He missed by 4.3 pounds. That's almost freaking Ariana Lipski. That sucks. Are you stoked? Are you going to stay up or wake up for the Nikolić fight? I think it's at like 4 a.m. on Sunday. I'm doing that one as well. And he was stripped. Well, I'm glad he was stripped, but god damn, man. The Atlanta card and Baku card are so good, and the real Atlanta main event is Malcolm Wellmaker versus Chris Moutinho. The king is back, ladies and gentlemen. You bow to no one. You bow to no one. Return of the Kings fan? No. I remember you smashing your keyboard when someone mentioned Jones, Duck, and Aspinall. Yes. So that's the keyboard that has been going through some hard times. Yeah, I would not smash this keyboard. That keyboard was like $20. Yeah, let's go. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Always the Japanese boxing cards. Even if we only see 3 fights out of the 5, they're always bangers. Oh, Andrew's the real main event. Andrew could kick all our asses. Andrew could beat No Chill and Hank with one hand tied behind his back. Andrew's a Canadian, man. He's freaking hockey scrapper over here. What's up, Andrew? Great to see you, buddy. All right, let's get to this next fight, guys. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Shout out to those who donated. Appreciate you all. All right, we're moving up the card. Move on up. 4 more fights left on the card, ladies and gentlemen. 4 more fights left on the card. Shit, I might... 4 more fights in 2 hours? That might be perfect. That might be perfect. Good times. Yeah, some of the early Isha crash outs arguing with JL, which I fucking love JL. And if you're ever here lurking, JL, we miss you, brother. It's funny, JL was most active when we were butting heads, and then we became friends, and he fucked off. He's a big supporter of Ronan, and Ronan is a good, real MMA YouTube channel. Ronan MMA, go check him out. A fellow BC boy. Great hockey last night. It's the year of the rat. Dude, I can't believe Brad Marchand is on the fucking team. I as a Canucks fan, 2011, I fucking hated when he was on the Bruins, but I'm kind of rooting for him. And I think a lot of people, just assume, oh, because you're Canadian, you root for the Canadian teams. The Canadian teams aren't Canadian teams. Every team in the National Hockey League is an international team. The only team I care about is my Vancouver Canucks. I could care less about every other team in Canada. I could care less about most of the American teams. They are all international teams. It's the National Hockey League. This is an international competition. The only time I truly give a fuck about Canada over every other hockey team is when it's the red maple leaf, right? And that's why I assume the Americans also root for the USA, right? I don't think it's sacrilege for Americans to root for Edmonton. I don't think it's sacrilege for Canadians to root for Florida. There's Canadian and Americans and Finns and Russians and Swedes and fucking Latvians and Belarusians on every fucking team, bro. I've always hated Marshall. Now he's my second favorite Canadian after you. Dude, you know what's funny is I hated him too. I hated everybody on that Boston team. But these days, I just hate the Toronto Maple Leafs. JL was fun. But no, great series, eh? Spyro, the first 2 games go to overtime. Very even games. And honestly, high-level shit because not everyone is injured. Like, sure, everyone's a little bruised and battered, but they're not like... like Leon Draisaitl is not playing with broken ribs like he was last year, right? So it's very, very competitive. What I'm saying is you could take them both at the same time. Dude, Spyro, I was in Vancouver in 2011 escaping the riots, and Brad Marchand was one of the reasons. So I was sparring a guy yesterday, and the last time I seen him, I subbed him with a Darce. He's so tall, and he was kicking my ass and striking yesterday. My thighs, so he was getting a little gym revenge. What's up, the MMA guy, too? They just started making their walkouts now. Yes, Gavashelishvili is making his walkout now. Good to see you, the MMA guy, too. Love the profile picture. Hyman is out. Did they say, I know his arm's like in a sling. Is he trying to come back? I mean, that is a huge hit. Don't get me wrong. But, I'd rather have Hyman out than a compromised Draisaitl. All right, let's get to this next one, guys. As the fighters are making their way into the cage. Oh, sorry, 5 more fights on the card. Did I say 4 more fights? My bad. I got Ferreira plus 350, but I can't watch it currently. I'll be awaiting your commentary. All right, sounds good. Very embarrassing. I'm a big fan of Key as well. The failed drug tests. Now this shit is weak. Yeah, we haven't covered boxing in a while, so I am excited to cover some boxing. And you guys know I like Japanese combat sports more than anything, so. All right, we have Marciano Ferreira, who's 13-4 as a pro. He is the underdog in this one, despite that good record, despite being 4-1 in his last 5 fights, despite losing his last fight. He is 32 years of age. He has 6 KO TKOs, never been knocked out, 2 submissions, and 5 decisions. 2-1 in LFA and 3-0 in SFT. 2 really good regional promotions. Lost to an absolute savage, man. This guy is a very, very good. He beat Shorty Torres in his last fight, and he's gonna be fighting Mokaev for the title next. So no shame in that, and it went decision. Other than that, bro, he went on a crazy win streak, fighting pretty good opponents on the regional scene. 15-2, 11-3, 8-1, 11-4. Like, yeah, let's fucking go. His opponent, though, out of Georgia, 14-3 as a pro for Gavashelishvili. He's got two sh in his name. Gavashelishvili. He's minus 275. He's the favorite at 26 years of age. Also 4-1 in his last 5 fights, but on a 2-fight win streak. 2 KO TKOs, 6 submissions, 6 decisions. 3-2 in ACA and 3-1 in Wulin Fang. Interesting. ACA Wulin Fang, man. Of course, Garam Fight League. He fought Sumadajari back in... Dude, Sumadajari is fucking nasty, bro. No shame in that, though. He's fought a freaking Switzerland regional? Bro, where's the Swiss fighter at? Fuck, I'm going with the underdog, too. I'm hoping he doesn't out-grapple him to a decision, but he's Brazilian. He's got a couple stripes on his white belt, right? He should be able to get a sub. Yeah, I'm going with the underdog here. Fucking rights. I've seen Topuria walk out to his music more times for a while than UFC. Crowd always loves it as well. Everyone's standing with photos out to record. God, maybe I did skip the wrong WoW show today, Activate A. I did one that was really big and Topuria was there, and then I did one that was very small and nobody was there. And I'm not even talking about my chat. I'm talking about like the stands. It's in the rotation now, guys, just like Octagon with the K is. But yeah, I just wanted to do this card today. Activate's like, Isha, I get it. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. God. Anyone ever tried these smoking coffee drinks? I had this sweet cold brew 2 days ago now. I'm drinking this mean bean shit's kind of fire. No, I haven't drank like a Monster Energy since 2009. The only Red Bull I'll drink is the sugar... The only energy I will drink is the sugar-free Red Bulls. Mostly because I just love the fucking taste. Shout to Kratendrang. I've even gone as far as to drink the non-carbonated shit. Straight from the source. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. It was just funny seeing Topuria. 424. Nice knee to the body by Ferreira. He has ownership stake in it, right? 416. Not as hands-on on, like, obviously the Anthony Pettises of the world who are retired and can put a lot of, well, semi-retired and can put a lot of their time into that. Nice body kick by Gavashelishvili. God, that's a tough name to say quick. The last fight, the guy got ragdolled. 3:54 on the clock. Underhooks by Ferreira. Good defense here by Gavashelishvili. He's got that freaking fire hydrant build too, does the Georgian. Oh, nice job getting out of the clinch there. Ferreira, they reset at center. This coffee in a can can't replace fresh coffee, obviously, but it's cool when I'm being lazy. I do like cold brew. Oh, eye poke. Eye poke on Ferreira first, taking a minute to recover. I do like cold brew. I think he's an ambassador like Duplessis is for EFC. Oh, okay. I thought he had some stake in it. But if he's just an ambassador, good on him for going there as much as he does, right? Because it's not like Duplessis at every EFC event. Which comment, Andrew? Oh, I think so, but not happening. That sucks big time. Plus, when they get the cup, what would he do? Left the cup. Yeah, I mean, Marciano's, he's done. He's already won the cup. Nice high kick by Gavashelishvili. Fucking sorry, I keep fucking up his name. Ferreira needs to stop the takedowns, and he can win. And he did a good job here as he landed a front kick. They're at center, 3 minutes on the clock. Sorry, MMA guy. I'll continue to give you more focused play-by-play. Low kick by Ferreira, swing and a miss. Gavashelishvili. I'm just practicing his name there. Swing and a miss with the left hook. One, two by Ferreira. He beat Gusa. He beat Gusa. Yeah, yeah. It was good. It was competitive, but he definitely won 2 out of the 3 rounds. For Hyman. He did our... Yeah, for sure. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 2:16. Ugh. Sorry, guys. 2:05. Excuse me. I should say excuse me. No. Ugh. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, big left by the Georgian. He rocked Ferreira for a moment, but Ferreira's still on the feet. Ferreira's a little taller, a little lankier, and he's using his range well. 148. Bidzina. I'm just going to call him by his first name. It's easier to pronounce. Oh, Bidzina with the right elbow just nicked Ferreira as he evaded the clinch. Back at center, 1 minute and 33 seconds. Again, this is a Brave Combat Federation and WFC collaboration card. Nice straight left by Ferreira. Ferreira with the counter right. Fighters can't call your own fouls, dude. This is not the UFC. Don't be a little baby back bitch like the guys in the UFC who call their own fouls. Front kick by Ferreira. I call the Georgian Zina. Yes, Andrew, I will be. Right after this for UFC. Oh, nice stuff into the takedown there, and they're able to stay on their feet. 56 seconds. And again, good stuffing by the takedown by Ferreira. 45. Zina. Unable to get the takedown, but his striking is pretty good. Oh, counter right by Ferreira. He caught him. Didn't hurt him too much, but he did catch him. Slipping was Zina. Ferreira tried to bum rush him, apparently. And now Zina's in the top position. Some great scrambles here and a beautiful reversal by Ferreira. Ferreira's now in the top position, but Zina back on his knees, holding his neck right now is Ferreira, and they separate. Amazing, amazing scramble there. Ferreira will win. Let's go. Final 10 seconds. Good round, man. Good round. Slight edge to the... Oh! Big left hook by Ferreira, and he dropped. I was going to say, I think the Georgian fighter, Zina Gavashelishvili, I think he was winning the round ever so slightly because he landed the better shots and did some more and applied some more visible damage on Ferreira. However, Ferreira dropped him at the buzzer. And I know dropping your opponent is not an automatic 10-8. I'm not suggesting it is here, but what I am saying is that in a close fight or close round, dropping your opponent might be the difference maker. And I think it was in that one. Hey, what's up, No Chill? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, what's up, King James? I got to split the next 15 minutes back tonight. Sounds good, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Dude, King James stayed up all night to watch Black Combat with him, or with us. Shout out to King James. All right, round number 2, guys. Dude, the scrambles were insane. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Good high-level stuff here in the first round. Round 2 coming up. All right, here we go. The commentary is saying that the Georgian just doesn't look confident. I mean, he got rocked right at the bell, so he's been recovering for a minute, but he might still see some of the Tweety Birds. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Round 2. Back at center. Fakhreddine. What's up, random email? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm excited to watch him too. Main event's going to be awesome. Oh, spinning heel kick attempt by Zina. Ferreira kind of looks like the Brazilian Andre Philly. It's because his blue shorts he always wears too. 4:16. Front kick by Ferreira. go, Fakhreddine the hero. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. 4 minutes on the clock. Looking for the high kick was Ferreira. Ferreira's not landing with these shots here, but being a lot more cautious is the Georgian. Come on, Ferreira. Mark, were you going to watch me someday? What league do you fight in, brother? And what's your name? What's your tapology? I'm happy to support you, my friend. What league do you fight in, Random Email? What's your name, brother? Let me look you up. Let me give you a shout out. Let me get people to follow your socials. Let's not make it one day. Let's make it 2 days, sir. Why are you living in the future? Let's live in the present. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. What league do you fight in? What was your last fight? 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I'd love to watch it, sir. I love supporting the community members who are fighters. We have a lot of subscribers who are pro fighters, amateurs, and those who just train as well. Oh, nice left and right by Bidzina. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Not laggy for me. 2 minutes 56 seconds. I haven't had any issues with the stream. Nice 1-2 by Ferreira. I got Bidzina slightly winning the round so far, but we're almost at the halfway mark. And it's mostly because Ferreira just hasn't landed. This fight has been on the feet. Oh, there's a nice right hand by Ferreira in and out of the pocket. There is no link. You cannot find a link. You will never be able to find a link, so rest in peace. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Two minutes and 19 seconds. $205. ACS and WCS, I'm still 17. Are you fighting amateur right now, or are you still training? Dude, hey, join us more often in the chat and keep us updated on your fight journey, and we will cover your first pro fight if it's televised on the channel. I promise you that, my friend. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock, and clinching right now is Bidzina, but a nice right elbow by Ferreira. Ferreira at the 1-2, 1 minute and 38 seconds, and I still think this round is up for grabs. Left hand by Bidzina. Amateur 2-0. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go.
That shit beautiful than the motherfucker.
Keep up the great work. Are you more of a striker or like just a mixed martial artist? I mean, the new wave seem to be just mixed martial artists these days, not really a specialty. 1 minute and 11 seconds. Nice knee to the body by Bidzina. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, man, subscribe and stay active in this community so that we know when you're active. We'll give you shout outs. I'll share the link to our homies in our Discord and everything. We'll make sure we put you on the map. Let's go, Random Email. 45 seconds on the clock into this second round. And again, very close round, mostly because neither of them did much. Very cautious on the feet. I guess I'm giving the slight edge to Ferreira. What do you guys think? Oh, nice right hand by Ferreira. Failed takedown by Bidzina. Even if Bidzina gets a takedown in the last 30 seconds, I don't think that's going to be the difference maker. He'd have to drop Ferreira. Mixed, but I'm good at kickboxing. I'm focusing on BJJ lately. Nice. Yeah, growing up, there wasn't any MMA gyms for me. I'm in my 30s. But I did kickboxing, kung fu, and striking. Nice takedown defense again by Ferreira. So I did a lot of like martial arts and just striking competitions, and I've fallen in love with jiu-jitsu now in my late 20s, 30s. So that's what I've started training. And a nice display of respect by both these guys at the end of the second round. So to watch Brave, depending on if you're in the United States, you just have to buy the Brave membership on YouTube. It's only like $5 USD. If you're outside of the United States, you have to fire up a VPN to either Canada or the United States. You can't watch for free. It's not for free. So this is how you guys can watch. You can use a USA VPN, go on YouTube, buy the Brave membership. If you're in the United States and Canada, it should work without a VPN. You're in Lebanon. Okay, so I would say, yeah, go on the Brave YouTube channel, become a member, and fire up a VPN to United States, and it should be there. Again, I'm in the States, so I just had to buy the membership. And it worked for me. Who's winning now? Yo, what's up, David? First round Ferreira, in my opinion. I think the second round Ferreira is just doing a lot better. There it is. He's doing a lot better than his old fight. I don't know where his takedown defense was in his last fight. So yeah, Ferreira won the first round. Second round, I honestly don't think Bidzina did enough. Now, the first round was close, and I think the dropping Bidzina at the end of the round was the nail in the coffin for the first round. Second round, I just don't think he did enough, and all of his takedowns were stuffed. All right, round 2. Round 3. Activates not for his opponent last fight is one of the best regional fighters in my opinion. Okay. I mean, the guy he fought last is very good, right? He just beat Shorty Torres. He's going to be fighting Mokaev. No, for sure. I don't think Activate A was saying that either, but yes, great point. Looking for the takedown right now is Bidzina, but he has not had any success. Yeah, that Torres fight was good, man. We know Torres on the channel, like not personally, but internet personally. Like we've talked online, and he's gonna probably come on the podcast. So we were rooting for him, but what a great fight! What a great fight that was. 4 minutes and 5 seconds, and it was another close fight. I mean, Shorty Torres is only involved in close losses, right? Yeah, that guy was good for sure, but he was flat on his back last fight. This one has a lot more urgency. Completely different motivation. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Still looking for the takedown is Bidzina, and he got it, but honestly, not even that complete because Ferreira bounced right back up to his feet. It's that experience he gained from losing to him. Just like the experience you guys are gaining in the live chat here. Who's up, by the way? Who's up experience-wise in the live chat right now, leading the community? We got Activate A leading at number 1. We got K1 at number 2. And we have... Who the fuck is number 3? MMA guy number 6, Scott number 5. .303 on the clock. Nice job by Bidzina for getting the takedown, and he actually landed some shots on Ferreira too. Ferreira's bleeding from his left eyebrow. He hasn't fought yet. Few more fights, dude. Few more fights. 3 more fights after this until the main event. 241. Bidzina still holding on the legs. He's trying to drag both legs away from the cage as Ferreira has his ass to the mat, back to the cage. Got some action on the next fight. Sofiia plus 425. Oh, okay. See, I picked the Slovenian. I don't know much about Sofiia though. Wrestler? 210. Yes, the main event is the Middleweight Championship, and the co-main event is the Bantamweight Championship. She almost won her last fight on late notice, but yeah, wrestler. Okay. Oh, ref separates them. They're back up to their feet, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Ferreira wants here. 1 minute and 48 seconds. Ferreira could still make a statement this third round as Bidzina's... Oh, Ferreira looking for the takedown. Interesting. Nice job stuffing it and getting out of the way. Was Bidzina? Not yet, Ash. Not yet. Full camp this time in the rematch. 1 minute and 24 seconds. It looks like she's been disrespected with the odds then a little bit. I'm the future Bantamweight champ. Let's fucking go. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Walking forward. Bidzina, because Ferreira hasn't landed anything really at all this round, Bidzina likely going to win the round unless Ferreira drops him again in this last minute. No problem, Ash. Thank you for joining. 50 seconds on the clock. Front kick by Ferreira. And Bidzina pushing him back up against the cage. Nope, hasn't fought yet. We're not even at the featured fight yet, buddy. 33 seconds. I mean, Bidzina, this isn't the worst game plan if he's confident that he won round 1. I don't think he did, though. So I think he's going to lose this fight 2-1. I think he won this round based on grappling alone, but that's it. Will do, buddy. I think Ferreira won 2 rounds, man, but the first round was close. Shit, man, the first 2 rounds were close. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to watch. And that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Fun first round with all the scrambles. Ferreira putting his arms up. I think Ferreira took this one too. Cheer hard for Ferreira if they call his name. Will do. One more fight till Shah Kamali. And again, like I said, we're not even at the featured fight yet, so there's 3 more fights. Or 2 more fights until or 3 more fights to the main event. Yeah, fuck. We got 4 more fights left, guys. Hey, thank you, Ash. Here, I'll just show you guys. I mean, you guys got Tapology, right? You guys got Tapology. They didn't ban Tapology overseas. Yeah, so we got these fights left, guys, in this order. So this is the next one. But we're waiting the decision here. Appreciate you, Ash. Let's go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
It is indeed. Still awaiting the decision. The judges do take their time, which honestly I am not even upset on. I keep thinking it's a Reebok brand when I look at those shorts. All right, they're at center now. They're making the MMA guy 22 sweat here. Bro, I'm sweating because of him. Freaking pits are leaking right now because our boys got a bet here. Good display of respect. Both of them taking a picture here. I watched the entire fights, dude. I give play-by-play. Nicholas the Saint and still. Let's go. Laugh Tube. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I do play-by-play commentary the whole 9 yards. All right, unanimous decisions. It should go to Ferreira. Oh, man, actually, I don't know then. Hey, Marciano Ferreira wins, ladies and gentlemen. Unanimous decision, 29-28. It was the right decision. He won the first 2 rounds, man. He won the first 2 rounds. Let's go. You just won some money. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful underdog win. Let's fucking go. Love it, dude. Love it. Congratulations on the big hit. All right, we got 4 more fights, ladies and gentlemen. There might be some crossover here with the UFC. But that's okay, because who gives a fuck about the UFC? Certainly not me these days. We're still going to cover it, but it keeps going down and down the give a fuck meter every week with all these amazing promotions out there on the rise. And just better fights, man. Like Black Combat, better fights. Deep, better fights. Ryzen, better fights. KSW, better fights, right? Hey, no problem, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay. We got the women coming up next year. I mean, it would be, if we could get like a nice 3 quick finishes, or even 2, get to the title fights, we might hit the UFC start time on time. Because UFC starts, what, at 6 p.m. Eastern? And since it's pay-per-view night, and there's no cancellations, they might start right away. If there is a cancellation, that would actually work in our favor. The UFC fall-off needs to be studied. Well, I mean, Yes, but I think like all of us know the issue. Too big of a roster. Like the lower, like let's say the UFC's in 4 tiers, right? Where the top 2 tiers are ranked opponents, right? The middle tier is, anywhere 20s down. And then the basement is regional fighters. That last tier should just be eliminated because those are regional fighters. Now, I'm not saying that I want to take away jobs or opportunities from guys, but just from this perspective, too many fights, right? Too many fight cards, too big of a roster. A third of the rosters, or a quarter, I guess, in this example, are regional fighters. They're regional fighters fighting each other in the UFC, which, again, if you want the money, or if you guys are really, really gung-ho on fighter pay, then great. But for me, as far as entertainment, build-up cards, like I don't care about UFC 316. What build-up was there? 4 days? 5 days? No. Ryzen builds up a card for weeks. 3 weeks. Deep builds up cards while doing cards weeks ahead. Now, I get the UFC is the biggest promotion out there. You can't do the exact same things as lesser regionals and especially like developmental leagues, but there's too much. The rules are absolute trash. It's a disgrace to the sport. It's fake MMA. So for me, the UFC will never have my full respect until they work with the North American commissions. Until then, it's just fake MMA in my eyes. Entertaining at times and high level, don't get me wrong, but it's fake MMA at its core. I don't think there will be UFC. Wait, I don't think there will be UFC. It is on 2 hours. Main event and heavyweights more likely be finishes. Okay, that's good then. That's good. Yeah, but when they're all regional cards, so much better in UFC, turning too much into boxing, in my opinion. Bunch of divas not fighting each other. The judging is trash. That has nothing to do with the promotion. Lane, and you know that. Lane, you gamble. You should know that. The judging has nothing to do with the promotion unless they're in like the UAE, right? The judging is trash in North America. I will say that. And I think the judging is trash when you look at it through a 10-point must system, but I can't blame the UFC for that. I can blame the UFC for the rules because they have the power to work with the commissions. You have to go to Brave FC YouTube, set your VPN to the United States, and buy it for $5. Yeah, I got you. Brain turned into a pretzel for a little bit, but I figured it out. How's it going, Lane, by the way? How's it going? I think 10-point must system judging is trash in MMA. I think it has no business being in MMA, but it's not like judging a fight as a whole is the saving grace. It can be just as controversial, but I do like how you can win back a fight in the 3rd round, right? I love that. And I like open scoring too, but betting wise, the UFC will never go down that road. We don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. Exactly. I gamble and I'm directly affected by scorecards quite a bit, but 100% agree on your take on the bottom quarter being regional fights. Yeah, I'm just saying like you can feel that way. I'm not diminishing you as a gambler feeling that way. I'm saying you should know as a gambler that it's not the UFC's fault with the judges. It's the commissions, right? Like the UFC doesn't want to have some of these California judges in there. They don't want to have some of these. They don't want to have that fucking, what's his name? Or the chick. What's her name? The boxing chick that everyone hates. Adeline Bird or whatever. They don't want to have her in there, but she's been part of it since fucking the tough days. Right? Because them fucking goddamn commission unions. Brave 2025 so far has been pretty bad. So much for switching to YouTube pay-per-views. What's up deciding paper? LA Bird. I think last week's Brave card was good, but yeah, overall, Brave, Cage Warriors, UFC has not been good in 2024, 2025. Bro, what do you see happening with One moving forward? If they lose Amazon, like you were saying, what the hell are they going to do? I love One despite their BS and don't want to see it go away. I think the MMA is eventually eliminated. Probably the grappling as well, and I think they just go full kickboxing and Muay Thai because there's a lot of Rise fighters, a lot of K1 fighters, and champions who are coming over to One for the Muay Thai and kickboxing. So I think they just 100% should focus on that. I say rules first. The rules need to be changed firstly because right now we're watching fake MMA. I don't care if you're a gambler or not. You love the sport. That's why you're watching. The fact that people defend the UFC for not working with the commissions for the rules disgusts me. I don't give a fuck about the judging at that point. The rules need to be fixed. It's fake MMA and it's disgusting. It truly is. I am more pissed off watching the UFC screaming in my TV, superior rule set, than I enjoy watching it these days, right? Because it's fake MMA. Not for a little while. We still got 3 more fights. We still got 3 more fights. Yeah, I've been noticing them really trying to capture that Japanese market, which is fucking brilliant. Japanese market, because it's buzzing right now. I will say this. The last 10 years, right? Yeah, we'll say after Dream, man, it took a while for Japanese MMA to get back into like the Japanese fandom, because they're big kickboxing fans, boxing fans. It's easier to do boxing, kickboxing in Japan. Sad their MMA will disappear considering they have a semi-good rule set. I know. But to be honest, free the fighters. Let them go and fight in different organizations. I want to see Kwon Wanil in the UFC or Ryzen or Road FC or Black Combat. I don't want to see him in Shotju jail anymore, man. He's too marketable, right? Andrade, Morales. I mean, Morales he's done. Adriano's done, man. He's 36 years of age. He never got the opportunity. And honestly, if he would have had more fights towards the end and won, I don't think he or myself would complain. By the way, Lane, I didn't mean to be like super bullish against you. This is just for like conversation. You guys know how crazy I am when it comes to rules. I truly think the UFC rules are an absolute disgrace, given that they are the best or the biggest promotion. Predictions for the main event. As much as I am rooting for Fakhreddine, I think Erko Yun wins the fight. CTE is a myth. Let him fight 20 times per year. I mean, look at the Japanese fighters, man. I think 20 years is a little excessive, but I truly think the unified rule set is an uneven playing field, right? If you can't knee your opponent on the ground, then your opponent shouldn't be allowed to wrestle. And at that point, we're just watching Muay Thai, right? So that's my thing on it. That's my thing on it. And I'm more bullish with the UFC and critical of them because they are the Premier League, the MLB, the NHL of mixed martial arts. And if you're the NHL of mixed martial arts and you're operating under fake rules, watered down rules, pussified rule set, we have problems. And I will never give the UFC pay-per-view money ever again until they change the rule set. I'll still buy Fight Pass, but I bought 3 pay-per-views in the last 12 months. I will never give them my money through pay-per-view again until they change the rule set, because it's disgusting. It truly is. It's an absolute disgrace. Having said that, I hope you win money today, Lane. How's your weekend going, by the way? All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
Let's get it all.
There's my fucking superior rule set rant for the day. Yeah, there'll probably be one more in the UFC. 4 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock here. I like the fight kits, by the way, that Brave have. A little off purple, a little off pink, a little salmon and mauve action here. 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Nice high kick by Bagishvili. By the way, she's 11-8 as a pro. Lost her last fight. Four minutes and 17 seconds. Her opponent on a 3-fight win streak. Huge favorite in this one. She did beat Sofiia. When was this? A year ago. So she's been more active. And it's a rematch on a full camp, as Activate A said. 3-15. Nice left jab by Kučinič. I mean, I do. O'Malley definitely has a chance to crack him with a knee. So if I'm I drop $2 on an O'Malley KO, because it could happen. But I do think Merab does his Merab thing again. I think the only outlier, it's not necessarily O'Malley's power and his knockout ability. I think it's just, is Merab burnt out? We'll see. I don't think the machine can get burnt out, but he has fought a lot. Nice left hand by Kučinič. Who do you see Takeru fighting next? I've been seeing him back to training and he's looking crispy. I think one really wanted him to beat Rodtang, then go on to fight Haggerty. So curious who he fights. Regardless of the fight, I think he only has one left in him. He probably could fight lesser opponents, but I think at the highest level, he's got one left. Because he's been teasing retirement now for like a year and a half. He just really wanted the Rodtang fight because that was the reason they signed him to one. So I think they give him, I don't know, man. Like, not necessarily Dennis Puric, but like that level, like an experienced veteran who's towards the end of their career. Someone that Takeru can actually put on a show with and perhaps win. Because I think Haggerty hurts him bad. So excited for Patchy Mix. Could Loki be fight of the night? I love Patchy Mix, man. I love the energy that he brought to the press conference and everything too. Nice low kick by Kučinič. Right hand by Bagishvili. Bagishvili walking forward. Missing with the left hand. 205 low kick by Kučinič. High kick by Bagishvili. Swing and miss the right hand by Bagishvili. Neither of them have really even teased going to the ground yet. Low kick by Kučinič. 148. Yeah, I wish I was more excited for this card, guys. This UFC card. Once I'm in it, like once I'm streaming UFC, we got a big crowd and everyone's into it and we got beer bets rolling. Like it's always a fun time. Like I said, the UFC is my 5th favorite promotion. It just sucks that the best league out there is not my number 1. Oh, a nice left and a right by Bagishvili. I wish we could see a rematch, but that'll never happen. After that first round finish, I actually think he could catch Haggerty. Takeru's so damn fast. 1 minute, 7 seconds. I do love Takeru, and he's, one of the best kickboxers to ever come out of Japan, next to Tenshin and obviously some of those who paved the way. 52 seconds. Bagishvili with the front kick. And I know he doesn't have like a Muay Thai fucking veteran record, but what does Takeru has like over 50 fights, right? Still a lot, man. The Thais are just built different with like 120 as a prospect. Oh, a nice body kick by Bagishvili. I didn't think I'd be excited about this one, but over the week, it's actually got me pretty pumped, especially for Patchy. Maybe it's because I was moving and like I had so much else going on that like I was watching Embedded, I watched Countdown, I watched the way, I watched everything. I watch everything leading up to the fight. I don't know why there's not that spark for this one. But like I said, once the fights start and I'm into it, I'll probably be right into it as I usually am. Nice left hook, by the way, by Kučinič. Oh, right hand by Kučinič. They're swinging in the pocket and a miss by Bagishvili, and that is it for the first round. I'm biased towards him. I didn't. Oh, because he got you pumped because of Patchy, yeah. Honestly, he's the one who's got me most pumped on this card as well. I'm biased towards him because he's worked with my sensei in the past. That's so cool. Dude, he seems like just he seems like a fucking cool human, insane competitor, and just like a martial artist as well, which is really cool. Like I said, I watched the Juan Archuleta fight. I couldn't believe that he lost that one. And like Juan was good in his prime. Don't get me wrong. Oh, by the way, speaking of Juan Archuleta, who's one of the Bellator guys who signed an exclusive deal with Ryzen, Patricky Pitbull, no GFL money coming in, so he's going to he signed a multi-fight deal. I believe it was a 3-fight deal with Ryzen. There are no free streams, Nahid. There are no free streams. You gotta buy the pay-per-view. You gotta buy the pay-per-view. Yeah, yo, shout out to WoW. We've done 2 or 3 WoW streams, and honestly, I probably should have covered WoW today, given how stacked of a card it is. But promotion out of Spain, endorsed by Ilya Topuria, and it's a fun league overall. It's still growing. It's still lower level. Like I would say, Braves' talent level is still higher than that of WoW, but WoW does have some good prospects coming out there. And this is their 15th or 16th show, right? I'm so glad they are on Fight Pass. So we will be covering more WoW moving forward. Bro chained with 1-2, and I was shocked when Patchy beat him. Really got me turned into him after that. Oh, big right hand and a right uppercut by Bagishvili. I don't know why Bagishvili ain't trying to shoot more for the takedown. That's what got her success last time. Yeah, Tour showed up at the event and people went bananas. Yeah, he showed up at, not the last event, because I don't think that one was in Spain, but the one before. What happened so far? We're in round 2, Andrew, and the striker out of the 2 women right now is getting the better of the Georgian, who is just, like Activate said, not looking to grapple much here at all. 404. $357. What do you got going on this the rest of the weekend, Andrew? Nice Superman punch by Kučinič. Low kick by Kučinič. Oh, a nice counter right by Kučinič as well. And Kučinič is getting the better of her in the striking department. $330. Low kick by Kučinič. $315. Another low kick by Kučinič. Hey, Bagishvili, man, she's losing the striking battle, but will not go for the takedown. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. I know it's on TV tonight. I think they will pull away from the pay-per-view. Oh, there's the takedown by Bagishvili, but right back up to her feet is Kučinič. Yeah, Andrew, you got most of the UFC on Sportsnet tonight. I think you got most of the main card. I think the early prelims might be on Fight Pass for you, but I think most of it is on Sportsnet. 234, nice knee to the body by Bagishvili. Kučinič gets out of it. 2 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. Kučinič won the first round, outstruck Bagishvili, and Bagishvili unable. I mean, it might be just too late, right? We're halfway through the second round. She might just be a little too tired. She probably should have gone for the grappling early and tried to wear down Kučinič a little bit. Kleber's fighting Asakura again, and Dalbek's fighting Kiyoma Akimoto, and I'm very excited for that. Dude, I love that. I love both those matchups. Old man Kleber against old man Asakura, 2 former champs duking it out. And Dalbek refused to fight Shadulaev because they're Caucasus brothers, even though they're one's from Kyrgyzstan and one's from Kazakhstan, but they're Caucasus brothers. But yes, I'm excited. Dude, Super Ryzen 4 is going to be sick. 1 minute 35 seconds. If Netflix gets the UFC, you think Amazon will keep their contract with one? No, I don't think so. I think not enough people are watching on Prime because it's only the it's only the North American audience, is it not? Or the Western audience? I don't think they'll keep their Prime deal. I think it's Prime that doesn't want one anymore. 1 minute 9 seconds. They don't want to pay for it anymore. I think limited return for them. And they've been diminishing those cards. Like if Shatru was putting good cards on one, like remember the first one? DJ, Liam Harrison, Nongo, right? Where the fuck are those cards? I grabbed a beer because I deserve it. Attaboy, Andrew. Yes, you do. 4 minutes or 40 seconds on the clock. And I have another later. My nightcap whiskey. I left my whiskey in the liquor cabinet at my old place. I had to call my friend and be like, yo, I need my maker's mark back. 25 seconds on the clock. Nice 1-2 by Kučinič. Get the early prelims on ESPN, but it's pay-per-view as soon as the main card starts. UFC is on Disney Plus in South America. Like you get all the pay-per-views and regular Disney Plus subs. Oh, okay, yeah, it's different all around the world. In Canada, it's on Fight Pass. It's not on Disney Plus in Canada. Oh, big shot by Kučinič. She dropped her with a body shot, and it is all over. It is all over. It is all over. Kučinič with the body shot. And then in pitbull fashion, she jumped on Bagishvili and destroyed her in the rematch. So in Canada, the early prelims are on Fight Pass, and then the rest of the prelims and every fight night are on Sportsnet, which is, the NBC Sports of Canada. You know what I mean? It's another sporting network in Canada. TSN is the ESPN of Canada. I think they're owned by the same parent company or have an affiliate. They know South Americans don't do pay-per-view. We are too used to Russian links. Hey, at least they know the market. One championship being on yesterday was a surprise to me, realized late. Dude, it started an hour late, and there were only 2 MMA fights on the card, right? All Muay Thai, which was good, but they just have to start stack. I don't care if it's Muay Thai, kickboxing, I don't, or MMA. I don't give a fuck. Stack the prime shows. Stack the prime shows. They can't even get their pay-per-views right, man. So stack the prime shows. What other... They were on a North American network before Amazon Prime, right? I went on a walk today and lunch early and just had the rest of the day to hang out. Nice, Andrew. I haven't even eaten anything today yet because I had a late night snack before Black Combat. And I literally just like after Black Combat, showered, stretched, and then fucking slept until 30 minutes before go time. You woke up early today and this week. Nice. Yeah, my sleep schedule's so messed up during the weekends. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. What's up, Nicholas? Good to see you. Great to see you. Wait, is this the Nicholas? Bro, is this the Nicholas who's fighting literally in like a fight after this? The champion? Bro, are you kidding me? We have the champ in the live chat? Are you kidding me, brother? Yo, shout out to Nicholas Hwende here in the live chat. He's about to defend his title and still. Let's fucking go, brother. Let's fucking go. Man, I hate those brave commentators. They've actually been pretty funny for the most part. Accurate description of some of the stuff going on and not necessarily. Can't be. I didn't click his profile, so I don't know. Maybe he's just on his phone right now. No, his fucking hands are wrapped right now. I went on the walk. The HSDSA Friends and Meltdown. Nice, Andrew. Shirley's warming up. Click his profile. Is it actually him? I'm firing up YouTube right now. Because if so, the champ is here. Very well could just be a fan account too. Nah, dude, I'm pretty sure this is him. Unless it's a fan account that's purely devoted. I think it's him, man. Let's go, Nicholas. Might be a fan because his channel's literally... It's Nick's girlfriend in her right. He's warming up. Okay, I was like, that is his account. Yo, tell him the City Life Project is rooting for him. And if he ever wants to jump on the channel to talk about his brand, to talk about his sponsors, or just to tell his story, we would love to have him on. Let's go. Has videos in from a year ago? Can you drop Lane's channel? Lane's in the chat. Let's go. Okay, that's funny. Nicholas, let's go. Here's Lane's channel, by the way, because Andrew asked. No, Lane's a real MMA YouTuber, unlike myself. Lane's more active in the MMA community. I don't know about, like, I'm so out. Everyone comes to my live chat. Oh, did you hear about this and this and that went on with No Chill or Gio or that? I don't know, dude. I watch fights. I don't watch live betting lines. I don't watch MMA YouTube drama. I just watch fights. I'm not a content creator. But you are more part of this YouTube community than I am. Thank you so much for the love, guys. We'll definitely let him know. Yes, please do. Please do. I can't wait. Hey, wish him luck. Let's freaking go. I know he'll take it. Guys, go subscribe to Nicholas's channel as well. All right. That is so cool. Love connecting with the fighters, friends, families, and themselves in the live chat as well. All right, we got the featured fight here, ladies and gentlemen. UFC's in an hour and 20 minutes. I still have to set up the stream, so I'm probably going to be late for UFC, okay? I'm going to probably miss the first or second fight. Sue me. But we are staying till the end here. Just tell niggas these were superior rule set. I've never been sure about anyone anything, Andrew. You're mistaken. Yeah, Andrew, you must be mistaken. All right, we got the heavyweights next, and a lot of people have been talking about this prospect here. A lot of people have been talking about this Bangladesh prospect. Is he actually from Bangladesh, though? Because, you know, topology is not always accurate with the region in which these fighters come from. Kind of awkward now since I got some action on his opponent. Misinformed, Andrew. Misinformed. I would say Andrew's probably the star of MMA YouTube, though. Everyone loves Andrew. Andrew, he even brings the enemies together. Like, Andrew's the reason No Chill and Hank are friends again and won't fight, which I'm kind of annoyed at. But sign the contract. Sign the contract. I already made the fight poster and everything. I could have done, I want to say this, but first of all, guys, I could have done way better with the fight poster. I will admit that. I will be the first one to admit that. But from what I had, and throwing it together in 5 minutes, yo, what's up, Mr. Bombastic? Great to see you, brother. Sign the goddamn contract, Hank. Sign the contract. Tough Enough is ready. We got two kids beefing from mom and grandma's basement. A channel that hates MMA. A YouTuber who loves the sport. Hank the Tank versus No Chill MMA. Sign the contract. All right, undefeated heavyweights coming up next, guys. I don't think this one goes the distance. And hey, we got a second round finish in the last one as well. Okay, he is from Bangladesh, but he fights out of the UK. We got Shah Kamali, who's 4-0, and he's the slight underdog in this one. Oh, it's happening, Andrew. It's happening because is Hank tough enough for tough enough? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I don't mean bad, but I just checked Nicholas's opponent record, and oh my god.
Oh my god.
4-0 by Shah Kamali. Fought in FCC. Look at this. He's wearing some amateur gloves right now. This is a badass picture. Man, I'll beat the kids I'll beat the shit out of both them kids. I'm so drunk. Let's go. Let's go. We can do like the tag team green bastard level backyard fucking fights. Those are fun heavyweights. Oh, he fought in Levels Fight League. Nice. I love Levels Fight League, by the way, guys. Levels Fight League to me right now is like on WoW level as far as competition, but they are bringing up good opponents as well. All right. Beat a 4-0 guy, 3-14, and a couple other cans, but he did fight a lot on the regional or on the amateur scene for a heavyweight. 6-0 as a heavyweight, and they're all knockouts. Every single one of his fights, except for a draw in boxing, have gone or haven't gone out of the first round, haven't made it past the first round. So he's got power in those mitts, and he looks like a pretty fucking built heavyweight. Like, potentially some KSW secret gas, Russian gas, but I love that shit. Yeah, they have the Russian gas in Poland. Miha Frlic, he's out of Slovenia. He's the hometown boy. He is the slight favorite. 4-0-1. One of these O's have to go, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to have bodies hit the canvas for this one. Or body hit the canvas. 1-0 in KSW. Beat a 5-1 guy, 3-1 guy in his last fight. Wow. Okay, so he's had one draw. His only fight that went the distance as a pro was a draw. The rest are all first round knockouts as well. And two of his opponents were actually pretty damn good. As an amateur, he went 4-3. But he, in my opinion, fought better amateur fighters at the IMMAF. So I understand why he's the favorite, but we're going with the Bangladeshi. We're going with the 6'3" beast training out of the UK. We're going with Kamali. All right, both the fighters are being announced. Okay, no, Miha Frlic is making his walkout now. right, let's get back to the chat. I'm just a full spectrum sports and fight fanatic who likes to analyze and bet. I love that. Being part of this community is entertaining for the most part, but the drama gets out of hand quite a bit, which is crazy because it's like predominantly like 30 to 40-year-old males, I imagine. And it's like, why do we want to create drama? Again, I mean, outside of like criticizing Rigo for his gross ass disgusting shit, like that's fine. That's fine. Both heavyweights could be ranked in the UFC. Nope, he hasn't fought yet. We are on the featured fight. We have 2 more fights after this, or 1 more fight after this. You watching FCC? Nope, I'm watching Brave. But FCC is a good card. FCC is a good card right now. Wait, you're allowed to tattoo sponsors in this league? That is hilarious. Buddy thinks he's in fucking FEN and KSW right now. No, Connor Gyms, unfortunately, I only got 2 eyes, brother. I can't watch WoW right now. I could have it on a separate screen, but if I'm streaming and talking with you guys, I'm only looking at 2 screens. I'm not looking at the other fights, so it's just... there's no point. But I will watch FCC later because it is a really good card, and I will catch up on WoW later as well. How are you doing, by the way, Connor? I know, right? Totally out of character. V. Will this UFC card be as great as the last one? Probably better. But this is what I'll say. The last card, it was a very low bar going in, and it exceeded that bar. People bitching about last week's card are insane, given that they knew it was going to be a bad card going in, and it was a slightly better than bad card. So I have no issues with last week's card. Everyone bitching is a fucking idiot. They're a bunch of fucking sheep, dude. If Bangladesh wins he's on Dana White Contender Series. Yeah, everyone bitching about last week is a fucking sheep, man. Bah. They just blindly follow fucking the person in front of them and don't think for themselves. I got some action on Sean as well. Saw some tape. His kicks almost broke his last opponent's leg. Miha probably takes this, though, if it does go long. Ghazi, Erko, Ghazi! The girl fighting right now is someone who'd coached me for a while. White collar fight. Hope she wins. Hey, I hope she wins as well, Connor. I hope she wins as well. How many fights till Yoon fight? 2 more, including this one. On FCC anyways, I'm good, man. How are you? Had a bit of an MMA break for a few weeks. Looking forward to a few more fights. Tuned in last night. It was fun. Awesome. No, you're always, it's always a treat to have you here, Connor. And that's so cool that you get to watch like someone who trained you. I'm going with Kamali, but this one could go either way, RA. He hasn't fought yet, buddy. He hasn't fought yet. Everybody, what do you think of the new King of the Hill reboot? I haven't watched it yet. Is it any good? Most of these cartoon reboots aren't great, so I'm hoping that it's good because I liked King of the Hill growing up. Even the Futurama remake wasn't that great. Clone High wasn't that great either. The remake. Nice, RA. Well, let's go. Where's your take on the UFC sacrificing Chris Moutinho again? I don't know how to spell his last name. Well, he earned his way up to the UFC. I think he's on a 4 or 5 fight win streak. I fucking love Moutinho. First title fight on WoW FC. Just went the distance, waiting for the decision. Close fight. I think he wins as well. All right, here we go, guys. 26 years of age for Kamali. So these are prospect heavyweight guys who are like in shape heavyweight guys. Like, they both weighed in under 260. Well, I mean, Kamali, he's a little bit bigger, but still. Hello from Minsk. Yo, shout out to the Belarusians. I really hope your hockey team can come back to the World Juniors soon. It's you have to pay $5 to become a member on Deep, so kind of. All right, round 1, guys. They're putting up... See, Wellmaker's good, and he's dangerous, but Moutinho can take a punch. So if Moutinho drags us into the 3rd round, he could win. 436. I don't even think that's that bad, though. Wellmaker's right off Contender Series and, first UFC fight and regionals. Like, they're basically regional fighters fighting each other, right? Nice high kick by Kamali. Kamali looking for the takedown here? No, just the clinch. Kamali's fighting Frlic right now. Round 1, 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Oh, looking for the single leg is Frlic, but he can't get the takedown. Yeah, again, it's on in different places around the world, guys. For me in the United States, I paid $5 for it, and I'm watching it on YouTube. 3 minutes, 56 seconds. If you're in a different region, I can't speak on behalf of that region because I do not live there. 3 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Back to the fight. That'd be fucking crazy. We toughed it out, though. Just finished jamming. Let's go. Yeah, so it's on DAZN for some places. It's on TV for others, but for me, it's on YouTube. I paid $5 and we're good. Yes, the King of the Hill original was so good that it's going to be hard for them to hit a home run with a reboot. I only speak English and French, my man. Oh! Frlic controlling the body of Kamali here, pushing him up against the cage. Looking to drag him to the ground. Kamali trying to break the grip. Looking for the single leg now is Frlic. 3:15 on the clock. Trying to fight the hands right now is Kamali. Kamali needs to break here so they can start throwing some hands. Oh, nice left by Frlic. Left by Frlic. And Kamali and him finally break. Probably Merab. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Can O'Malley crack him? Sure, but I think Merab will... The only way Merab loses the fight if... Oh, nice high kick by Kamali. Oh, big right hand by Frlic. He rocked Kamali. Kamali on the back foot. Kamali, he's down. Frlic knocks him down. Kamali desperately looking for the takedown. Frlic, big right hands. Big right hands. This fight's about to be called. Side control. Trying to roll out of it is Kamali. Right elbows by Frlic. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Can Frlic finish this? Kamali rolling to his right. Oh, big right hand. Oh my God, more right hands by Frlic. Frlic trying to get into mount. He is in mount. Frlic is in mount. Throwing big shots. Brock Lesnar Jr. here throwing big fucking shots, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. He is in full mount. Big elbows now. Oh, that right one cracked him. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Unless Kamali can roll out of this, this will be over within a minute. Oh, Kamali, dude, trying to push him out of it. Kamali trying to roll out of it. Kamali looking for an ankle. Oh my God, Kamali looking for a submission. Dude, he was almost finished there. Kamali rolling out of it, but he's still giving up his back. 1 minute and 42 seconds. Trying to get the hook in is Frlic. Yeah, the only way I think Merab loses is if he gets cracked by O'Malley or if he just is burnt out and doesn't have the cardio that we've seen him have time and time again. Looking for the rear naked choke now as Frlic gets the back of Kamali. Trying to fight the wrist right now is Kamali. John Redcorn, that's right. Rest in peace. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Yeah, watching the remake of Clone High was tough. Futurama's wasn't bad, but it was more just callbacks to the old show. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. It's just his strength of schedule. You never know, man. He is human. He's a machine, but he's still kind of human. Oh, big right hand to the side of Kamali's face. Frlic still controlling the torso here. Kamali's probably going to be gassed after this round. Oh, great job by Frlic, just dragging Kamali back to the ground. Big right elbows by Frlic. 41 seconds on the clock. Will Frlic Shane Carwin himself, though, here? 32 seconds. The Slovenian crowd going crazy for their boy right now. 26 seconds on the clock. Giving up his back now is Kamali. He is blocking these shots, man, but he's got advanced position. 20 seconds on the clock. Trying to get back up to his feet. Big left hands. Oh my God. 10 seconds left. Back up to his feet is Kamali. Big right hands. Big left by Frlic. Oh my God. This ref is a savage. Frlic knocked down Kamali, then landed 3 elbows, and the ref didn't call the fight. Let it go a little longer, and that is it for the first round. Saved by the bell, more so saved by the ref, man, because the ref, honestly, as soon as Kamali went down there, I would have stopped the fight. Now, I ain't no ref, but I would have stopped the fight. He took unnecessary 2 elbow shots after that, and he's going to still see the Tweety Birds coming out for the third, man. I can smell what the fuck decision for Sean this time around. Not saying he couldn't beat Merab, but if it is even remotely close, Sean is getting it. Damn. Based ref, dude. This ref thinks he's a black combat ref. Again, Kamali landed a head kick early, but then it was, yes, you have to go to the Brave YouTube channel and pay $5 for their membership, and if it still doesn't show up, set your VPN to the United States. Mini Brock 1. No! No, saved by the bell, bro. Most refs would have ended the fight there after he dropped him at the 5-second mark. But shout out to the ref keeping him going. Let's see if Kamali can come back strong here. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Kamali's still glossing. He just got hit with the right hand. He falls to the ground. Now on his knees, trying to get back up to his feet. He does get back up to his feet. Kamali swinging here. Kamali lands a right hand. Kamali with the left. Kamali just swinging in the pocket. Oh, Frlic is hurt. Frlic is hurt. Kamali with the 1-2. Oh, Frlic knocked him down to the left. Frlic caught him in the pocket exchanges. Big right hands by Frlic. Ref. Kamali trying to roll out of it. Frlic, hammer fist after hammer fist. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. Yeah, for me, it's on YouTube for $5. 4 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Kamali almost had him there, but just swung his arms out and got caught. Now he's on his back, man. 4 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. Trying to roll out of it, though. He's got heart. I've already told you, you have to buy the pay-per-view on YouTube, brother. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying that to you, brother. Big hammer fist by Frlic here. Three minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Frlic is winning. He almost finished Kamali in the first round, and he's on his way to finishing him here in the second round as well. 3:28 more hammer fists, more left hands by Frlic. Kamali, knees planted, right side to the cage. He's trying to stand up, and he keeps eating these big left shots. 3:15. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. Pay $5, you cheap ass motherfuckers. That's all I'm going to say. It's $5. This isn't fucking UFC here, man. If you really want to support your league, you will pay $5 and just not buy a Starbucks coffee this week. Two minutes and 51 seconds. Frlic, halfway through the second round. Set your VPN to the United States. Sorry, I don't mean to like take it out on you. Just people are fucking idiots and they keep asking me that for the last 2 hours. It's like, if you guys are actually fans of the sport, you know where to watch it. You know how to find it. I ain't fucking Google, brother. Happy to direct you. Like I said, VPN United States, YouTube membership for Brave, $5. It's, you know, it's a Starbucks coffee. Good to see you, by the way, God. I didn't mean to fucking crash out on you. I'm just like, 2 hours of free link. No, there is no free link, guys. If you're a fan of the sport, you fucking know that. Or fan of this league, you know that. 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock, especially after their DAZN deal is no longer a thing in the United States. No problem, Armin. 1 minute and 57 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I'll write it out for you too. Oh, and a nice takedown by Frlic. But Kamali, I can't believe you survived this round. I can't believe you survived this round. Oh, and a takedown by Frlic. Frlic is getting a little tired, though. Yeah. How are you doing, by the way, today, Gotti? Is your last name pronounced Tanus? Gotti Tanus? Or Tanu? Oh, shots on the side of the head of Kamali. Here's Kamali still on his knees, trying to reverse. Oh, my God, he did it! Kamali reversed. Kamali reversed. He's inside control. He's inside control. Kamali trying to get full mount. Yo, thank you so much for the... I don't know what penny N is, but thank you so much for the... I'm just going to say $1. Keep ass motherfucker. I'm doing great, man. A full day of fights. We watched fights all day yesterday. Can't wait for the Nikolić boxing match later and some UFC. Anyone who didn't vote, UFC is biased. Side control right now. Kamali is trying to just press his shoulder up against Frlic. 33 seconds on the clock. This isn't going to win him the round, though. The ref is saying, let's work. Oh, shots to the body by Kamali. couple shots to the body here, and that is it for the second round. God damn. I still think Miha Frlic is up 2 rounds. He almost finished Kamali twice, but the ref kept Kamali in it, and Kamali, he's still doing well. Not the next fight. Nope. Not the next fight. Nope. Thank you so much, Raphael. Let's go, Kamali. Some are only 100% finish rate. Hopefully, she keeps improving. She's special. Let's go. If she ever wants to promote her fights, or if you want to get her in contact with me, I'm happy to promote her and talk to her on the channel. Peruvian Nuevo Sol currency. Had to Google it. Well, thank you so much for the 1 Peruvian Nuevo. Nikolić the Saint. Let's go. This guy's toughness is mental. Damn. You look like a cold weather sniper in the corpse. I'll take that as a compliment. Good to see you, Chance. Kamali got the power to finish any time. We 3 hours for some epic ribs I tried. Oh my god, I spoke for like 15 hours yesterday now. I literally just drooled. I don't know if you caught that. I literally just drooled. Oh, that sounds amazing. I am ready for 2 carrot sticks and some cottage cheese, because that's all I have left. I haven't gone grocery shopping yet since I moved, because my car is in is with the mechanic. Oh, big left hand by Frlic. Frlic at the right again. Frlic knocks down Kamali. Ref and the fucking fight. It is all over. Jesus Christ, bro. Huge left hand knocks down Kamali, and it is all over. The ref could have probably let that go a little bit more, because he did like 3 other occasions in the fight, but he noticed that he took too much damage, and it is all over. That's a good question. Let me look it up right now. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. Miha Frlic wins in the 3rd round. TKO. Finally, the ref ends it upon dropping Kamali, but Kamali looked great, man. Both of these heavyweights are legit heavyweight prospects. And I have nothing but respect for both of them. Kamali is a dog. Kamali is a fucking dog, dude, who's an in-shape heavyweight. And Frlic, oh my god, he got hit with some big shots too early. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There is no link, guys. Come on, you guys are smart. Stop being stupid. There's a you know how to watch this. You go to the Brave FC YouTube channel, you pay the $5, and you set your VPN to North America. Easy peasy. That was crazy. That was crazy. It is all over. Okay, I'll write it out for you guys too. These are very important things to know about your surroundings. Hospital, banquet. There's a hospital close by. There's a few banks. Second round, Sean Kamali almost finished him, but got caught. I'm writing out how to watch this, guys. Boom. If you guys don't read this, that's on you. This is how you watch Brave if you are outside of the United States. All right? You guys are smart guys, smart guys, smart guys. I'm like extra salty today. Usually it's like the end of the UFC. We're like, where to watch? I'm like, bro, this is the UFC. Been watching it for fucking 30 plus years. Walk this dog before UFC. I'll be back. Have fun guiding the blind to be able to see MMA. Hold on. I got to answer your question quick. Hang tight. I know there's one pretty close, but not fucking 5-minute walk close. That was, I guess I can say that. I was 5-minute walk away from the fucking Quick Trip in Plymouth, dude. Yeah, I know. That's why I said. You're from Bosnia. That means you're a smart fan, brother. To watch, I literally put on screen, Brave CF YouTube channel, become a member, then set your VPN to the United States. That's how you watch it, Patrick. That's how you watch it. Okay, closest Quick Trip. 9-minute drive? That's not too bad. Oh yeah, dude, it's just the Quick Trip near Laddie Lake is the closest one. Hello, what's good, brother? Good to see you. I would not be surprised if the UFC no goes after Miha Frlic. That guy is a beast. Or now goes after. Now goes after. Yes, yes. When does Jubilee fight? Dude, honestly, like both of them. Like, I know you're not going to sign a guy off a loss, but like he'll come back, he'll get a win, and they'll bring him to Contender Series. Yo, let's get a fight. Guzzi versus either of these two guys to enter the UFC. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. Because in North America, Guzzi's the only heavyweight. That's an actual legit prospect who could do well in the UFC right now. I mean, it's Steve Asplin too. Don't get me wrong. I just want to see him tighten up his ability to get back up to his feet, which he proved he's been getting better at. But I would say Guzzi's, I mean, he's ready to take on the heavyweight, most of the heavyweight division right now. Oh, it just started hours ago, brother. It started hours ago. We're on the co-main event. We're on the co-main event. Dude, I can't even have one, so I envy you surrounded by shitty former Holiday, Turn Circle K, or Lucky Sevens. I don't take it for granted. I use it. I go there way too much. You see the super match BJJ he's got coming up? Yes, I saw that. I sent him a message too and said I'll try to watch. I'll try to watch. Where is it at again? Maybe I'll go. Yeah, he's okay. He can take a punch. He's got some power, but I like the Korean. Like, he's got power. He's got power and he could take a punch. He's not extremely well-rounded, very much more of a striker than anything. I do think the Korean is way more well-rounded and just as tough. So Jekka could get the TKO. I don't think he out-wrestles him for 3 rounds. I don't think he gets the submission. Yeah, I like the... And it's not like the Korean's like super polished or like a lock by any means, but I do think he's more well-rounded and hits just as hard. I just can't bet on an Indonesian who bet on an Indian. That dude's a wanker that dates young girls from Hibbing, but he's one of the better guys we got in the region, and he's strong as shit. Okay, so it's taking place in Hibbing or up north? Yeah, it's starting soon, brother. It's starting soon. They haven't made their walkouts yet. One more fight. So I will let you know when these guys are making their walkouts. They haven't even made their walkouts yet. We need Peach Boy in the UFC immediately. He's the one John is truly afraid of.
Exactly.
Peach Boy is the greatest heavyweight on the planet. Peach Boy is the greatest. I don't even know his real fucking name, dude. And if you look up Peach Boy MMA, it's not easy to find, but he is the GOAT. If you know, you know, the greatest heavyweight I've ever seen. Walk in an octagon and barely walk out. Guys, this is how you watch the pay-per-view. There, I literally am giving you guys instructions in the chat that you can translate. There you go, guys. I'm not going to keep saying this again. You guys can read. You're smart guys. You got this. It's $5, man. It's a Starbucks coffee, baby. It's down by you, Stillwater. Okay. So that's like kind of near St. Paul. I think they just both happen to be from up here. He's an instructor in Hibbing, and funny connection is Guzzi's coach that was married to the other instructor. Odd camp vibes. Interesting. Okay. Are you coming down for it? Oh, you're sending me $5? Okay, thank you, Marcus. Thank you for the $5 donation. I am expecting it in my PayPal right now. Marcus, if you don't want to pay $5 for a pay-per-view, man, you're not a fan of the sport. Simple as that. Oh, I already paid. If you guys aren't willing to pay $5 to watch MMA, you're not a real MMA fan. As simple as that. And I'm calling all you cheap motherfuckers out. I am hardly a rich man, ladies and gentlemen. But I support the leagues and fights I want to see. Now, is that saying I'm going to pay $80 to the UFC? Fuck that. But Brave for $5, better believe I'm going to support that, as you guys should too. All right. Co-main event is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, me too. I'm a fan of him too, brother. Meeting him next week to play Punch Face. I'll see what I decide. I'm so busy with the boys' sports. I doubt I'll have time. No, fair enough. I just asking because if you are there, then then I'm 100% going to go. Borislav plus a 350 odds. So much of an underdog. How? I think it's because Nikolić Hwende is just that dangerous. I don't know if I would have him at plus 350. I think maybe plus 180, 200, maybe even plus 220 is a little bit more fair because he is a really, really good fighter. All right, let's get into it, guys. Now I'm walking dog. Leave me alone. All right, see you later, buddy. I didn't watch FNC today, but I do watch FNC. It's a good league. Yeah, I'm not a fan because this league's not the UFC. Yeah, UFC's fake MMA though. I don't like the UFC either. Yeah, I wish the shitty organization. It's not a shitty organization. It's actually a really good regional organization. They just haven't done well in 2024, 2025. But yeah, the UFC's fake MMA. It's unfortunate, man. It's for being the NHL, the MLB, the Premier League of mixed martial arts. It sucks that the product is so low compared to real MMA, right? Ryzen, Deep, Black Combat that actually employ real rules. Whereas UFC, it's basically watered down fighting and it's a disgrace to the sport. And it's quite frankly disgusting, if you ask me. You're not allowed to kick someone in the head. Why? Like, do we only allow 2 shots per soccer game? No. Why are we handicapping fighting? It's fucking disgusting, brother. So those who just bend over for the UFC, again, you can be fans of the UFC. I mean, I watch the UFC. I'm a junkie when it comes to combat sports, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it's real MMA when we just watched Black Combat last night and saw soccer kicks in 80% of the fights. It's definitely brutal, 100%, but it's not real MMA, right? If you can't kick him in, if you can't soccer kick, if you can't knee a grounded opponent, if you can't actually throw a 12-6 elbow in every single state, you're watering down the sport. Is it the best league as far as having the roster of the most talented fighters? Absolutely. Is it the best league as far as the pinnacle of the sport? Like I said, it's the NHL, it's the MLB, it's the Premier League of fighting. However, it's handicapping the sport and not making it an even playing field, right? When you take away grounded knees, wrestlers have the advantage. Or if you are a wrestler, you have to work harder for the finish and or lay on your opponent. Where in real MMA, superior rule set action, you can knee grounded opponents. There's more options to end the fight and actually fight. So that's just my thing. I'm far from like a UFC hater, but it's far from my favorite league. Ryzen, KSW, Deep, Black Combat, all more entertaining leagues than the UFC. And it's not even close, brother. It's not even close. And you know what? You guys might just be like, yo, shut the fuck up, you fucking nerd-ass hater, blue shirt-wearing motherfucker. I watch more MMA than you guys. I'm not saying that to be a hero. I'm saying I've come to that conclusion because of all the regional shows and superior rule set that we've watched, right? I mean, look at this shit. We watched Black Combat just 9 hours ago, right? Like, I'm not talking out my ass here. I watch enough of the sport to know what's watered down and what isn't, right? And the UFC, unfortunately, is watered down these days. One more fight. But I didn't say it wasn't brutal. I said it was fake MMA. FNC is much better than this shit. Yeah, I think FNC overall has had a really good year, but I wouldn't call this shit. I don't think Brave is shit. This has actually been a really fun card. Let's go and still. Hope Borislav takes this. Yes, I did Adebayo. His girlfriend or partner was actually in the chat here. We could have saw John Jones' knee grounded opponent. Probably next year. I'd say 2026. Oh, zero. Same with Fight Pass. I tell people to, I just like supporting the leagues and fighters, Marcus. Brave is far from my favorite league. I like the UFC more than Brave, personally. But I'm a junkie. I'm going to watch every single combat sports league I can because I love the sport. Unlike Marcus, who just bends over for the UFC. Love you, Marcus. I wish Brave pay. Hey, Brave, please pay me. Please pay me. Guys, if there was a free link, I'd give it to you. There is none. There is none. Yeah, I think Yoel Romero in the UFC made it look like superior rule set. There is no link, guys. There is no link. It's not on any of the main ones anyways. I would share it if so, but $5? Are you guys really complaining over $5? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm a junkie too. I love you too. I do. The thing is, the irony is they don't have brains anymore. The Tiny White Gorilla win or the jacked Bangladeshi? The Brock Lesnar looking motherfucker. He won 3rd round TKO. Fun fact, Roofy gave Neymar credit for his KO over Green. No way. No way. Fakhreddine's taking that belt. All right, let's highlight these next two fighters, guys. We got Borislav Nikolić, who's 12-2 as a pro and on an impressive 3-fight win streak. 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He's coming in at the pretty big underdog here. 4 KO TKOs, 7 submissions, 1 decision. Loves to finish his opponents. 3-2 in a Brave. Beat a 20-4 guy. Really good win in his last fight. In Brave, be a 6-1 guy, and 7-0. Dude, he beat. Damn, this guy's actually really good. So that win is already aged well. Lost to Brad Katona and Magomedov in Brave. No shame in that. And before then was on Absolute Run and actually fought some pretty good. I like his resume, man. Once he decided to take a step up in competition, he didn't really turn back. His opponent, though, the champion, he's damn good. He is damn good. 9-1 as a pro on a 3-fight win streak. He is the champion. 3 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 5 decision. 6-0 in EFC, 3-1 in Brave, and he won the championship. He won the belt in his last fight, looking for his first defense here. He was the former EFC champ as well, where he defended that belt twice to gain the belt against a good opponent. Zulu's really good as well. He was able to defend it against him. Dabir, not the best opponent, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going Nicholas Hwende here. But I do think he is dangerous, and he's going to have to watch out on the ground. By the way, shout out to Watch Out MMA as well. We got one more after this, Mystic. We got one more after this. There's one more, buddy. There's one more. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's one more. There's one more. Sure, the belt belongs to Mo Fakhreddine. Yo, what's up, Western Mass Climber? Good to see you. Did you watch Marco Bojovic? I watched every fight on this card. And still. Bojovic retired. My dog only puts up with about 7 hours of fights per day, so I had to miss the first bit of the card. I missed it. I'm just so glad you... well, I'm not so glad that you couldn't sleep last night, but I'm glad that you jumped in the chat last night, as the Black Combat chat was a lot more buzzing than I thought it would be. I kept Chris Gray up a few hours. I kept who else did I keep up? I kept up a few guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 1 is coming up in this co-main event of the evening. Like I said, we might miss a little bit of UFC as I still have to set up the stream, but we'll probably only miss 1 fight at most. You can watch it by going to the Brave YouTube channel, buying their membership, and setting your VPN to the United States. I'm picking Merab. Does O'Malley have a chance to crack him? Absolutely. But I think if this goes 5 rounds and Merab has the same gas tank that he's had against Umar, that he had against O'Malley, and not a lot of people are talking about this, is Merab, is a slightly burnt out Merab still good enough to beat O'Malley 5 rounds? I think so, but he's had a crazy schedule, man. You can't. It's a small promotion, man. You can't watch it for free. If it's not on your streaming sites, it's not there. $5, man. I'm rooting for Merab. Me too, to be honest. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I'm rooting for Sandhagen. I'm rooting for Sandhagen to get the title fight against whoever wins. Because Sandhagen should have gotten this title fight. It's crazy that they gave O'Malley the fucking rematch. All right. Hey, what's up, Fight Project? Great to see you. Great to see you. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event of the evening. If you guys are new to the channel, we do live play-by-play, commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Let's get to it. They're 5-round title fights in Brave? Yeah. Oh, I could use another coffee. You got to understand that we're not a rich country. For $5, you can't eat in 3 days. Bro, you got to understand that I'm poor as hell as well. I spend $5 and I can't eat for 3 days. I still support MMA. Thank you, Marcus. I root for you in the future, too. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Let's get it. I picked him around, but I saw the dead eyes and hunger in Sean's eyes. No, Sean has made very good adjustments in his personal life, in his diet, in his preparation. And it's not like Murab outgassed him. 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Bro, I haven't even eaten today, brother. I haven't even eaten today. So don't play the poor card on me, brother. We all poor. This is 2025. 2 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice left hook by Nikolić. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Smoke him if you got him. I have heard of FNC. I love FNC. Oh, nice left by Hwende. I've only streamed one FNC card, I think, but I'm going to do more in the future. I will, yep. We all pour out here. Yeah, this is 2025, bro. 3 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock. 3:47. Exploring the call. Get your comment in a little bit here. I just bookmarked it. I was going to do ACA. I was moving yesterday. I do most, if not all of the ACA cards, and yesterday's card was stacked. Unfortunately, I was moving yesterday. If you look at my streams from last week, you'll see a different background. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Nice left hand by Nikolić. Left and right by Hwende. Ooh, nice shoulder strike by Nikolić. He is a little bit bigger. But yes, I will get back on the ACA train. Usually I stream it because it's on, it's usually like Fridays midday, and last ACA card was awesome. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Nice blitz by Hwende. Now he's, I don't even think he was going for the takedown. I think Nikolić just tried to get the underhooks. Let's go, my boy. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Back at center. Hwende missing with the left hand. Low kick. Nikolić. Left to the body. Big kick by Hwende. Oh, Nikolić with the left hand. Hwende enters. Looking for the left single leg. Nice left elbow by Hwende. Hwende with the left hand. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Yeah, Nikolić looks bigger than him, man. It's like Hwende is, tall and skinny, but he's not too much taller. No Starbucks. Dude, Raphael, your sense of humor is fucking always on point, brother. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. There hasn't been a grain bread card in a while. I like bare knuckle MMA. Me too. I wonder what's going on. Low kick. They had a pretty busy 2024. 153. Maybe Jorge is just busy with a lot of other stuff and he's pretty hands-on there. I'm not sure. 144. I'm sorry, Ahmed. Oh, good job by Hwende. Holding Nikolić down. Holding onto his shoulders right now. See, fake MMA, ladies and gentlemen. If we were allowed real MMA, Hwende would have won this fight already with some grounded knees. Nice left elbow. Swing and a miss with the left hand by Hwende. My favorite Serbian fighter? The guy who fought Phil DeFree in KSW. What's his name? Sorry, I forget his name off the top of my head, but he fought in the UFC for a bit, but he fought Phil DeFree in KSW. I really like him. He's fun to watch. 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. Sorry, I forget his name off the top of my head, but you know who I'm talking about, Luke, right? Worked his way back up to another KSW title shot, but Phil DeFree beat him, as Phil DeFree does. Greatest heavyweight on the planet next to Peach Boy. Oh, nice job by Hwende, pushing Nikolić up against the cage. Nikolić separates. Soldic, yes, yes. My bad, guys. What's up, Teddy? Roberto Soldic is your favorite? No, he's the one championship guy. Roberto Soldic is awesome as well. He's in one championship, and he got an amazing, amazing knockout. I want to say recently, but it's been a little while now. 34 seconds on the clock. Nice right hand by Nikolić. Knee to the body by Hwende. I'll say Soldic is awesome. Darko, okay, yes. Stosic. I like Roberto Soldic and Darko Stosic. I love whenever those guys are fighting, I always make sure I watch those cards. Rakic from the UFC is very good as well. Oh, big knee by Hwende. Another knee by Hwende in the tie clinch. Left elbow by Hwende. Another left elbow by Hwende. Final seconds and a little wobbly on his feet right now is Nikolić. High kick by Hwende. And that is it for the first round. Man, Hwende's looking good. Easy first round of victory by Nicholas Hwende. One of my favorite radio hosts in Canada who covers hockey and football funny these days is Serbian. I actually went to a Serbian restaurant last year and it was awesome. Well, they're 1-1. DDP beat him in KSW and he beat DDP. I already bought my Starbucks for the day. Your play-by-play has been on point. Thank you so much, Lane. Okay, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Look, if you don't want to watch it, don't buy it. I'm not forcing you to buy something you don't watch. I'm saying if you want to watch it, you have to buy it. That's all. And I'm not saying Brave is better than FNC. But that's cool that you support FNC, man. Like, I buy every single Ryzen card. I don't buy the UFC cards, but I buy every single Ryzen card. So I respect that. Are you stupid? Yeah, I've actually streamed FNC. I've done a commentary for FNC before. It's really good. What do you mean, what have I tried? Would love to see the rubber match. I thought Roberto was Croatian. 448. Maybe he's half and half. Maybe he's like Serbian blood, Croatian born, or vice versa. I do watch FNC. Oh, big left by Hwende. I'm just not watching it right now because I can't watch 4 things at once, right? There's WoW going on right now, FNC going on right now, FCC going on early. I can't watch all of them at the same time, right? So I have to pick and choose. 4 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. But your feedback is welcome. Nice takedown by Hwende. Your feedback is welcomed, and I will definitely prioritize WoW and FNC next. And looking for the guillotine was Nikolić, but quickly got out of it was Hwende. 4 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock in the second round, and he is in the top position. Elvis, I think you are retarded, my man. 3 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. Ryzen, I think it's become a lot more popular in North America in the last 6 months. Because of Ryzen.tv, it's so accessible, and they're doing free shows now. Back up to his feet is Nikolić. I think the next landmark card is actually free, Mystic. I don't have any stats, just the thing I've noticed. 100%. 100%. Oh, what if I got Serbian food? Hold on. I forget the name, but I'm looking it up right now. Oh, I had sarma. I had basically had all the main dishes. I had sarma. I had cevapi. I had that soup, the paprika soup, which was really good. What else did I have? The soup was really damn good. And those like cabbage wraps. 2 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. Going for the guillotine again. Nikolić, it's tight. It's tight. I don't think Hwende is going to tap though. He's fighting the hands. Born in Canada, but I've been living in the United States for a while. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Still holding on to the guillotine right now is Nikolić. Hello from Serbia. Nikolić, I mean, he's looking to try to finish this fight with a guillotine right now. Unable to put out Hwende. Those Hwende's continuing to fight the hands. Hwende easy. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Nikolić, he might gas out his arms here. Yeah, I love how they're doing free events now. I know a lot more about the roster than I ever did before. Sarma. Hell yeah, that shit's good. I love cooking as well. I love going to restaurants, like saving up a little bit and going to a nice restaurant, trying like foods I've never tried before. And then I love cooking. So I'll probably try to make sarma. Yes, I have. Dude, it's almost as stacked as the last card. Great job by Hwende surviving. Now he's in the full guard. 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock doing damage. All right, what was the comment I missed from exploring the car here? I said I'd get to it. There's been a little... Bro, I just did a live guitar session on YouTube. Super chats are available on my YouTube now. I'm almost at 10K subs. I need about 40 more people to 10K. I want it for my birthday in July. We will get you 10K subs. I will start sending people to your channel for sure. Because you deserve double-digit subs more than me. Let's be perfectly honest. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Full mount. Hwende's in full mount. After this, buddy, it is a 5-rounder. Now Bosnia, Serbia, and Croatia. Watch you... better support the fighters of the nations. I will, brother. Back up to his feet is Nikolić. He escaped the full mount. When I think about Serbian food, I think about the Key and Peele's skit where the restaurant owner gets very upset when people can't tell the difference between that Bosnian and Albanian. Yep. Yeah, ACA always puts on good cards. It just sucks that it's run by a dictator asshole. So fuck him. 45 seconds on the clock. Yes, I will. He's not fighting yet. These two guys are fighting. 41 seconds. Oh, a nice right hand by Nikolić as they're back to their feet. He lost. He got TKO'd in the 3rd round. Oh, big shot by Hwende. 25 seconds. Nice low kick by Nikolić. Nikolić giving Hwende a hell of a round here. Walking forward is Hwende. Can he do enough to solidify this round, ladies and gentlemen? Left hand by Nikolić. First round, clear Hwende. Second round, a little bit closer. Oh, but Hwende's finishing strong here. The work Hwende did with the tie clinch. And that is it for the second round. Yo. Wasim, please don't spam. Thank you, Sifu. It's Sifu. You better be an actual... I know you spelt it differently, but you better be an actual Sifu. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh. All right, 3rd round, ladies and gentlemen. Far from the final round. We got 2 more after this if needed. God, it looks like we are going to overlap with UFC. But you know what? Whatever. Deal. Remember that Rocco will turn it off like a TV. Set your VPN to the United States. I want to see food die. I see food, I eat it. That's my coach. I forget what sport it was. Probably soccer. That's what he told me as well. Funny knockout for the featherweight title on WoW FC. Dude was knocked out, but looked like it was early. Minus 110. Nice. All right, round 3, guys.
Let's get it on.
435. Oh, big shot by Hwende. Look at the face of Nikolić too, starting to swell up bad. That left eye. Not gonna lie, commentary is glazing Hwende a lot. This commentary has no shame, Gracier. For better or for worse. They've had some good moments and some bad moments. I will say, though, Hwende is beating him quite handedly. Did you hear them earlier, Gracier? Oh, nice right and left by Hwende. Left by Hwende. Oh, nice right uppercut by Nikolić. At one point, the guy was like, nice D. And the other guy was like, excuse me? And it was literally silent for like 30 seconds. Doctoring to stop this. Nikolić's eye is hurt. Potentially after this round. Potentially after this round. .328. Low kick by Nikolić. Hwende with the straight left jab. Swing and a miss with the right hand by Nikolić. Hwende just out of the way to land that counter left, but he does land a low kick. Left hand by Hwende. Left hand by Hwende. Another left by Hwende. Let's go, my man. 305. Nice left hook by Nikolić. Actually, no, it didn't even land. Good technique, but didn't land. Maybe clear your cookie or clear your cache and do a quick reset. I ain't an IT worker, my man. It's working for me. It's working for me. No, absolutely not. 2 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Don't buy a coffee this week and buy Brave. It's as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. I literally wrote it out how to watch it, Wasim. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. If it was still on DAZN in the United States, then you could probably find it for free somewhere, but unfortunately they don't have that DAZN deal in the States anymore. I video edit, audio edit, and do consulting in for media companies. For mid-range startup media companies. Because my last job was starting a media company. And I left it to do some independent work. 158. What about you? What do you do for work? 153. Nice left elbow by Hwende. Step back right by Hwende. But yeah, work for myself. It's pretty awesome. Are some months tough when there's not a lot of work? Absolutely. But it's super rewarding and I get to make my own schedule and watch fights part-time. The fight's still going on. We're in round 3. Hwende's up all 3 rounds. Oh, a nice body kick by Hwende. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this 3rd round. And then we got the first of 2 championship rounds. Nice left. Like, Nikolić is tough as nails, man. But Hwende's just outstriking him. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Do you have a business or a YouTube channel I can shout out? Nice left hand by Nikolić. Another left hand by Nikolić. Hwende's starting to... I was going to say he's starting to fade a little bit, but then beautiful job getting the tie clinch and knee. Look at the face of Nikolić, though. Nice right hand by Nikolić there. Another knee by Hwende. Hwende going back to the clinch. 52 seconds on the clock. $45 seconds. Someday, though, the dream will to be hired by some organization. Hopefully never the UFC. Because they'll fire me because I'll yell fake MMA. But it'd be awesome to like get hired by like fucking Deep and then move to Japan and be like the English commentary there, or you know, or Brave, replace one of these guys down the road, or you know what I mean, just working in sports. I used to do hockey commentary in college for beer money, and I fucking loved it. No, that's illegal, buddy. You're a smart guy. You know that. You're a smart guy. Left hook by Nikolić. Oh, a nice left by Hwende. I'm giving you more play-by-play than the play-by-play guys, Sifu. So if I turned it up, you'd actually hear less of what's going on. And that is it for the 3rd round. We're going into championship rounds here. I promise, guys, like I'm giving you play-by-play. When I'm reading chat, it means that they're either standing there throwing feints or holding each other up against a cage. Oh, Nikolić Hwende's winning all 3 rounds, but Nikolić is still in it. We got 2 more rounds. Trying to move out of Serbia, my man. Had a pilot scholarship, but considering that we are not in the EU, job prospects were non-existent. Damn, dude. Like I said, I have a couple friends, and one of my favorite, actually, hockey radio talk hosts in Canada is from Serbia. And that's how I learned a little bit about the nation. And he gave me the food and restaurant recommendations as well. Bob Marjanovic. That's his name. But Canada and the States, man, there's a lot of opportunity. Both governments are a little fucked. Just not, I mean, personally, maybe depending on who you like or not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just mean like there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of moving parts in both countries. But I imagine, you know, every country deals with their shit. And in hindsight, Canada and the States are a lot more chill than most of the world. He's coming up next. I would love to visit Serbia. 440. Hit up restaurants. Try some of the banger tea you guys got over there. The people are amazing. Your guys' beer is really good as well. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and getting the takedowns. Hwende asks the mat back to the cage for Nikolić. $4.13. Best food and best nightlife. I haven't heard much about the nightlife, but that's cool. Food is unreal. Like I said, I've only had Serbian food once, but I was like, oh man, this is damn good. You can't. 3 minutes and 59 seconds. And beautiful girls. Done. Best food and nightlight's better than Lebanon, or is better in Lebanon, brother. Okay. I do like Lebanese food as well. I like Serbian food more than Lebanese food. I like Persian food more than Lebanese food too, but I like Lebanese food more than like Pakistani and most Indian dishes. Oh, Nikolić rocked Hwende. Nikolić rocked Hwende. Hwende's hurt. Hwende's desperately going for a takedown. He's seeing the Tweety birds. Okay. I will bookmark that. Oh my God, guillotine. Nikolić has Hwende in a guillotine. It is all over. Nikolić won. Fourth round submission and new. No way. Oh, I've had shawarma, man. Eastern Canada, brother. That's where the doner came from. Oh my God. I mean, I like Lebanese food. I cook a lot of Lebanese food. I like Persian food a lot more as far as like Middle Eastern dishes go. Come on. He already fought and he lost. It is over. I did speak about the match. The match is over. And new. He rocked him. Hwende went for the takedown, got in a guillotine, and he just woke up. Damn. Let's go, Nikolić. Oh my God. If you scroll up, I said Nikolić earlier gets a guillotine or loses. Tell me you had some money on that. Let's go, plus 360. Borislav won. Yes. Wow. Anything can happen in this sport, man, because Nikolić was getting his ass kicked on the feet, getting outstruck. His face was swollen. His left eye was puffed up, and he ended up landing that one shot. Oh, it wasn't even a guillotine, man. It was a fucking ninja choke. Unbelievable. It's Fakhro time. I said I was on him earlier when his girl came in. Yep. Reminds me of Barzola versus Aki Bekov from yesterday. I love Barzola, by the way. That I did watch that fight. What a fucking beauty, man. I've always rooted for him. He's one of the toughest fighters I have ever seen. Guy has a stronger chin than the entire Luke's roster combined. Damn. That was a great left hook. That was awesome. I want to see the rematch personally. Rematch for a UFC contract. Rematch for a UFC contract. Let's do it. Gray Shirt, how you doing? But by the way, I got to give a shout out to Gray Shirt, man. You are like a pinnacle in the MMA community. You are royalty, and I am not worthy to have you in the chat. But thank you so much for all the support you show. And he got his brown belt. Hit the like button and subscribe. Oh, thank you, Tone. By the way, Tone stayed up with us all night to watch Black Combat. No, this is YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube, but only on the Brave YouTube channel. Guys, if I show you the fights, that's illegal. My channel will get shut down. You won't even be able to watch the fight. It'll get shut down. They're definitely going to make them rematch after this. Also, commentators read silent. No, after all that bias. Yeah, the commentators bias as fuck. I will give that. Some of their lines, and I've been laughing from a point of, like, this is actually kind of entertaining more than like, oh, these guys are biased and annoying, but they definitely haven't been the best tonight. All right, I just wrote in the chat how to watch it, guys. This is how you watch it. You go to the Brave CF YouTube channel. You buy their membership, then set your VPN to the United States. All right. Wow. And new. I still hope Hwende comes on the channel. We need a rematch, brother. We need a rematch. It's like the Faber days when he'd have his own fighters on his card. Yep. Well, dude, A1 Combat is pretty much that, but it's a little bit more competitive now. Remember FAC, when Kraus was involved with it? It was literally... I mean, it's kind of like Titan FC out east near Boston, right? That is the league where the cartel, right? The New England cartel get wins. Of course, man. Of course. Hey, if our boy Guru ain't going to do it, someone's got to. I do know he watches a lot of them, though, which is crazy. Like, when does he have enough time to watch some of these regional fights? I have no idea. There's no Brave app in I don't even think we can access the Brave app here in North America. So that's why I'm speaking from a North American perspective, guys. This is how I watched it. I don't even think we can download the Brave app over here. Maybe we can, but for us to watch it, this is the avenue. So my apologies. I wish it was like the same everywhere. And it's just tough because people ask me where to watch. And I'm like, I don't know where you are in the world. You know what I mean? And even if I did, I know where to watch it where I'm at. So I'm sorry I can't help you. So I go to, like I said here, I go to Brave CF's YouTube channel. You can become a member of their channel. It says join. And then I just set my VPN to the United States. Yeah, that was for sure the worst. Yeah, FAC was so bad, dude. It was the worst. It's still going on. You know what's crazy is they used to be on Fight Pass, but then after the whole Kraus stuff and his involvement and whatever, now they're on pay-per-view. Dude, FAC pay-per-views cost more than Ryzen. Like, fuck that. I'm never watching an FAC card again. I'm never watching an AC card again. It will finish for 20 minutes. Is it better? Where can you watch? I mean, you can re-watch the whole event too. But like I said, guys, I commented in the chat. You can read it. That's how you watch it. That's how I'm watching it. No problem, buddy. No problem. I will be live for UFC too. I know UFC is starting in 10 minutes. We're obviously going to be late to start UFC. But we're going to finish off this card. We got one more fight on this card. We're not going to end the stream right now. I will comment on my community tab, though, that we are still doing UFC. Who's the main event in the UFC? Merab Dvalishvili and Sean O'Malley in the rematch that Sean O'Malley doesn't deserve. Oh, weird. Corey Sandhagen goes and gets a win after Umar, but fucking... It's insane. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't get it at all. Well, I mean, I do get it, but I just don't think O'Malley's as popular as UFC thinks. I really don't, but maybe I'm wrong. Corey isn't either, so... But Corey deserves it. I don't know. Whatever. I'm more apathetic about the UFC than I ever have been, so I can talk through it, but at the end of the day, I really don't care. I care more about Deep. I care more about Black Combat. I care more about Ryzen. I care more about KSW. I think he's really good, and I think he's going to win. The Capella dude from PFL is on this wildcard. No way. Slavoko. Oh, I don't even know what you're saying there. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Main event of the evening, the moment that literally probably 80% of you have been waiting for, is coming up next. Again, reminder, we'll jump over to the UFC after this fight. And we should see a quick finish. Let's be perfectly honest. We should see a quick finish in this one. Mohammad Fakhreddine, 17-5 as a pro out of Lebanon. He is the slight underdog, 3-1 in his last 4 fights on the 2-fight win streak. Love the Lebanese flag, by the way. It's always so fucking cool. Trains at the Fortis MMA, which is great. He trains in North America at a really good gym. 14 motherfucking knockouts, 1 submission, 2 decisions. 0-1 in PFL, 7-3-2 in Brave, and 8-1 in the coolest belt ever. Desert Force gives you a massive life-like shield. Life-size shield, I should say, as their belt. He's the former Brave champion. He held the Brave belt in 2022. He then went on to fight in the PFL for a little bit. Well, 1 fight in the PFL anyways. And then back to Brave in his last fight where he beat a 9-3 guy. He's beaten some really good opponents in his title fights as well. Lost to Mirzakhanov. No shame in that. Asman Mirzakhanov is an absolute beast, as we all know. 14-0. Lost to Gadziev, no shame in that. I mean, he only lost, other than this dude back in 2018, he really only lost to good opponents. Al Silawi, who ripped up Desert Force for his further development. And you know what? He beat him in the rematch and defended the title once. He's good, man. He's good. Like, don't let the 5 losses, the 5 losses in mixed martial arts. It doesn't really matter. He's good. He's a good striker. And for the most part, he's good at keeping the fights on the feet. The bounty hunter, though, Erko Yun 9-2 as a pro. He's out of Bosnia. He is the champion at 34 years of age. 9 knockouts, 9 wins.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
9 wins, 9 knockouts, has never seen a submission win or lose, has never seen a decision win or lose, been knocked out twice. 3-1 in the mighty KSW, 3-0 in Brave, and 2-1 in Elite MMA Championship. He won his title against Alexander Owesner in a beautiful, beautiful fight and great finish. For then he beat Saud Malim, who was good. B75 guy, whatever, at Prime Show MMA. You know what's crazy? Is Prime Show MMA is a freak show league. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fought some kickboxing as well. I will say he's got power. He's an insanely good striker. But I do think that Fakhreddine is more well-rounded. But I think the bounty hunter is going to catch him because the bounty hunter can take a shot too. I love how the odds are fair in this one. From a betting underdog, Fakhreddine is who I'd put money on. But as just a straight-up pick and who I think is going to crack him, I think Erko Yun makes it 10-2 and another knockout on his resume. But Fakhreddine, like I said, could very well beat him as well. He's got power in his mitts, and he's a little bit more well-rounded, despite them both being strikers first. This is probably just going to be a striking affair, but we'll see if Fakhreddine wants to employ other tools in this one. That dude KO'd a prospect in his last fight in 30 seconds as the big underdog. Keep up the good work. Appreciate the dedication. Oh, thanks, Lane. Right now, he's making his walkout. Mohammad Fakhreddine making his walkout right now. Representing Lebanon, baby. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened in WoW? What happened in WoW? Wow. Oh, I can't believe it's already 5 o'clock. Holy shit. All right, Fakhreddine, guys. He's 40? I didn't even realize he was 40. Not that age really, for me, makes too much of a difference if you're active and still fighting. And what, he fought... Yeah, he fought in December. That's not that long ago. He doesn't look 40, I'll tell you that much. He looks like he's in pretty damn good shape. I mean, he looks a little bit older, but fuck, man. He still got it. Ibergom with another round 1 KO. Nice. Crazy KO in WoW. Featherweight KO. The lightweight in round 1 for the title. Yo, thank you, man. Yeah, smash that like button. Damn. Every week I get FOMO for one league. There's always one league going on while I'm streaming that's like so good. Yesterday was BKFC during one. Today it's WoW during Brave. All right, here we go. The former champ against the new champ. Both of them knockout artists. Both of them put on shows for the crowd. Entering the cage right now is Mohammad Fakhreddine. He landed like some Masvidal-like punches after he was unconscious. Super necessary. Damn. Dude, I can't wait to watch the wild card. Maybe I watch it between UFC and the boxing match this morning. Because UFC is probably going to go till what? Midnight? 1 a.m. Eastern? Then I'll probably have like 2-3 hours till the Nikolić. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right. Fakhreddine is in the cage in the blue corner, making his way out now is the champion, Erko Yun, the bounty hunter. Yes, you can go to the Brave FC YouTube channel. You can buy their membership, and then you can set your VPN to the United States. I hate this guy's suit, by the way. It's too flashy. If it was matte purple, like, you know, Night at the Roxbury style, or even a little like silk, I'd be down. This is too. This looks like fucking, you know, like kindergarten dress up bin. This good timing for both cards. One more fight left. Souza versus Majad. Vet versus Prospect. Okay. Oh, and then the Vet versus the Prospect. I mean, do you think UFC is going to start right at the top of the hour? There's going to be like 15, 20 minutes of buffer time. There's no canceled fights, I don't think so. Or like since yesterday. The WoW belt looks like a toy. Yo, what a walkout. Oh my God. For Erko Yun, what a walkout, man. Bosnian drummers walking him out right now in like traditional attire. That's pretty cool. I love cool walkouts, man. Which is another reason why UFC makes me roll my eyes. The last good UFC walkout was when Rampage walked out to the Pride FC theme song when he unified the belts. That was the last good walkout in the UFC. Ortega's was okay. The Purge one. Oh, this is sweet. Here he comes. Erko Yun with his Bosnian drummers behind him. He hasn't fought yet. They're making their walkouts now. No one's knocked each other out yet on this fight. This dude was apparently a bodybuilder before doing MMA. Okay, so not quite Pujanowski strongman, but bodybuilder before MMA. He has like 1.3 million Instagram followers as well for some reason. Damn, dude. Man, there's always like random ass fighters who were influencers first or who did other things first who are now like fighters, and like a lot of these European countries are like going nuts in supporting them, which is awesome. He lost 19 kilos for this fight. Damn. Well, I mean, if you're the champion and you got to cut weight. So he could fight at heavyweight, you're saying. He looks pretty lean. Jacked, but lean for sure. Yo, shout out to the people in the live chat who are helping each other watch this through Discord. You guys are awesome. This is what community is all about, baby. All right, he's dancing. He's dancing on his way out. A little warm up here. Don't break too much of a sweat. Okay, yeah, so they just said when he was bodybuilding, he was 240 pounds. Now that he's an MMA fighter, he's worked his way down to 205 where he's the champion. I think June's ready for the UFC. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Definitely a fun knockout artist that I would love to see on like a Dana White Contender Series. If Erko wins, he's double belt. He's going to the UFC. especially with that number of followers. You know what? You're right. That's the kicker. You're right. And then that's not me saying he's not good enough for the UFC, but like, let's be honest, he hasn't taken on the same opponents as even Fakhreddine. Fakhreddine's too old for UFC. Do you think it's a short notice call up? Have they been scouting him for a while, or do you think it's Dana White Contender Series? Probably makes sense off the juice now. Yep. Only reason he'd be that lean and heavy. So he's the heavyweight champ also. Got you. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, so that's, and again, I'm not diminishing his fighting ability, but the UFC wouldn't just sign guys like him straight up. They'd put them on Contender Series, or they'd use them as a call up in a short notice replacement. But because, like you said, the asterisk though, because he's so popular, that's huge, right? That's huge. That's just guaranteed eyes. So you're right. You're right. I agree. He's fighting soon, buddy. He's fighting soon. They're about to be announced in the cage. They're about to be announced in the cage. Does this go 5 rounds, guys? Or does Jun get the finish? Or does Fakhreddine get the finish? We shall see. He's 34, so he'd have a better chance on tough or late replacement. True. I mean, we've seen guys in their 30s. I mean, we see guys in their 30s every year on Contender Series. But I do think Dana's trying to make it a younger participation kind of bar. Perfect fighter for UFC Paris. I hope he gets it. I hope he gets it. All right. Like I said, guys, they're announcing the fighters in the cage right now. We'll get to the play-by-play commentary here in a moment. All right, the announcer at least like got his voice, like saved his best call in announcing for the last year. Every time Fakhreddine had bigger challenges, he fumbled, remember? And he's getting up there in age, but he did take out a really good opponent in his last fight. But yeah, that's what I mean. I just think Jun is a little too dangerous, but Fakhreddinov is a little bit more is more well-rounded. So we'll see. We'll see. What's up, Boris? Good to see you. I don't know anywhere you can watch for free. That's why I bought the membership on YouTube. If I had a link, I'd share with you guys. It's not on any of the normal ones because it's a smaller promotion, right? A lot of these smaller promotions usually are tough to find for free. And $5 on YouTube. Pfft. Who just won? Borislav Nikolić as the underdog won. And no, good to see you, Kobe Covington's burner. How you doing today? Hey, what's up? UFC starts now. UFC is on right now. We will go over to the UFC card. No, that's what I was saying. There was overlap. The UFC card starts now. We will jump over to UFC after this. Interesting. It was a really good fight. He was losing all 4 rounds and then cracked him at the end and got a ninja choke, and it is all over. Good. Busy. Streamed all night last night. Won championship, then Black Combat until 7 a.m. Got 3 hours of sleep. Jumped on for Brave, and now we're jumping on to a little overlap. But we'll set up the UFC stream. We'll probably start it in an hour. I hate to pull an MMA guru and start a UFC stream late, but here we are. All right, here we go, guys. Main event in this one. And honestly, this shouldn't be a half an hour fight. This shouldn't be 25 minutes. One of these guys is knocking each other out, or Fakhreddine lays on him for 5 rounds. I don't think he's going to be able to do that for all 5 rounds. This WoW FC main event, weirdly big. I don't know why some 3-0 kid is so hyped. Well, I guess we're about to find out, Activate A. Let me know if he if the hype is warranted. What's up, Mammoth? Young looked like a meme when he first started MMA. He's developed into a legit fighter now. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Alina? What's up? You just got home from a dog rescue event. Love that you're so involved in that community, Alina. UFC, yes. Brave's been good. We're on the main event of Brave right now. Then I'm going to jump over to cover UFC right after. But the UFC has started, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see you, Alina. One of the biggest MMA fans I know, ladies and gentlemen. Watches, honestly, probably more regionals than me. Did you catch any of Black Combat last night, Alina? No, you're probably sleeping, preparing for your event. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. But Black Combat, 6 out of the 8 fights had soccer kicks, and every soccer kick, they threw a few, not just one. 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this one. Front kick by June. Yo, thank you so much, Lee. You did not have to do that. I'm just happy you're here. I'm just happy you're able to jump into one of my chats recently. Oh, thank you so much for the $5. You are far too kind. Thank you, Alina. You're a beauty, guys. Shout out to Alina here. 4 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. 4:12. I had to miss these shit. I was mad. Well, definitely like watch it when you have some spare time the rest of the weekend or tomorrow, because it was great. Walking forward is Fakhreddine. Neither of them are throwing too many shots here to start. Yo, again, shout out to everybody who donated here today. Alina, Raphael, low kick by Fakhreddine, Gabio, exploring the call. You guys are awesome. Thank you. 3:37. I am watching it, yes. 3:32. Not a lot going on so far, guys. Yo, no, it's great to see you, buddy. How are you doing? 3:23. Nice left hand by June. Walking forward is Fakhreddine. Side to side is June. Neither of them right now. Dead even. Neither of them are throwing many shots. 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Oh, nice 1-2 by June. Fakhreddine, front kick, swing and a miss. Glad you guys are doing well in the chat. 2:41. Still walking forward is Fakhreddine. Blocked a high kick by June. I think June will win, but it's a very, very slow start to the fight. Yo, the goose is loose. The goose is loose. Yo, what's up, you forward notes? Thank you so much for the $2. You didn't need to do that either, brother. Every time Notes comes in the chat, he fucking donates. And every time I tell him, Notes, I'm just happy you're here, brother. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am streaming UFC, Knack. I literally said I'm streaming UFC. Why would I stop this title fight to go to a prelim of the UFC? Right? Why would I cancel this stream halfway through a fight to go to the UFC? Right? After this show, we'll go over to the UFC. 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock. Great to see you as always, Knack. But yeah, no, I even made a post about it, Knack. I even made a post about it. 1 minute and 34 seconds. But yeah, I'm not stopping this fight in the first round to go to a UFC prelim. Absolutely not. We'll finish this card and then we'll jump over to the UFC, guys. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Says the 100 people in the chat. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Grace, if you don't want to be here, you can go. Frig off, Leahy. 1 minute and 9 seconds. I think Fakhreddine will win. He's a beast. Fuck is way too slow and hittable now. True, but he's not even getting hit much. That's the thing. I mean, I think June's going to win this round off like, what, 10 strikes landed? Low kick by Fakhreddine. Hell yeah, Knack. I hope to see you there. I hope to see you there. 45 seconds. Low kick by Fakhreddine. Nice right hand. Yeah, I was hoping, Knack, that this would end right when the UFC started, and we're pretty close. We're not bad as far as timing goes. 22 seconds. Oh, Fakhreddine. Oh, Fakhreddine knocked him out. Fakhreddine knocked him out. It is over. It is over. Fakhreddine knocked him out cold. He's dead. June is dead. June is dead. Unconscious. Eyes rolled to the back of his head. Fakhreddine wins. Oh my God, what an upset. Fakhreddine wins, ladies and gentlemen. Buddy ain't going to the UFC now. Buddy ain't going to the UFC now. Fakhreddine knockout in the first round. Holy fuck. Let's go. Let's go. What a finish. What a finish. I truly do not care who wins. I just want to see a good finish and a good fight. And that was awesome. Hell yeah, buddy. Oh my God. Flatline knockout, dude. He got folded like a lawn chair. Dude, Fakhreddine folded June like a lawn chair. Too much weight loss. Wow. Fakhreddine won. Let's go, Unk, the 40-year-old. Oh, right on the chin, man. Right on the chin, and he went down, folded like a lawn chair. The old man done it. Well, it's good to see the haters are spending their weekend watching the City Life Project. I love these streams. He did it, brother. He did it. I shouldn't have doubted. I shouldn't have doubted. I was drinking the friggin' bodybuilder bounty hunter Kool-Aid. He slept him. Slept him, dude. Unreal. Unreal. You know what? He's the champion again, and he's got nothing else to prove, brother. He's got nothing else to prove. Well, June's going to have to probably go to Dana White Contender Series now. Damn. Bruce Suits looks like... I'm not even watching UFC yet, so I don't even know what he looks like. But black on black is nicer than some of the crazy shit he's been wearing recently. Dude, denial. The Unk just folded this guy. He finally got up, yes, but he was out for a little bit, man. Coming home with 2 belts. All black, yeah. Okay, I dig that. And no! Mohammad Fakhreddine, man. Old man, the uncle, former Brave champ is back. He didn't look too good until he got the knockout, though. So I don't know how much longer of a career he has, but wow. Lebanon, stand up, ladies and gentlemen. Good ending if he wants to retire. I doubt it, though. Yo, what's up, baseballs? Yo! Sup, yo? Both boxing main events were wild. I'm going to be covering boxing tomorrow morning, the Japanese card. Good to see you, Smalls. All right, guys. Too much weight, definitely. I mean, it's part of it, but you can't blame just that. You got to give credit where credit is due to Fakhreddine. Definitely a part of it, but you got to give credit where credit is due to Fakhreddine, man. He landed that clean shot. Anyways, guys, I got to run. I got to go set up my UFC stream. So if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel because I will be right back in about 20-30 minutes to cover the rest of the UFC. The UFC just started. We're probably going to miss the first fight, maybe a little bit of the second fight, but we will be covering most of it. Yes, UFC starting. Hey, thank you, Marcus. Thank you to everybody in the live chat. You guys are fucking awesome. Even the ones asking for free streams, you guys are fucking awesome. I know I got to eat something first. But I'm just going to warm up. Well, I got some fucking cottage cheese, and that's it. So I'm going to muck some protein quick, and then we'll be right back. So back in about 20-30 minutes. The stream link isn't up. I'm going to set that up as well. But thank you guys so much for... Oh, I'm going to be late. I'm already late. So I will start soon, and I will see you guys in about... Expect 30 minutes. Expect 30 minutes, all right? We'll see you in a bit. Good to see you, Amberly. You guys all are amazing. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, and no, baby, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Especially in the UFC, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, always remember.
Just because you get more picks right doesn't mean you're better at predictions than me.
Peace.
Yeah.